I started with nothing in an unusual place. There were things to learn, but ultimately, I wanted to become the next master blacksmith. With that in mind, I wanted to craft myself the best ironworks of the gods and make a lot of money whilst doing it. This is Valorborn, and this is Lord Lemon's destiny. Oh, Valorborn, here we go. Meet Lord Lemon. Yes, we're going with him. He's a former soldier. That's all we have at the moment. But here's his bonuses because he's an absolute chad. Look at him. And a body. Well, we've made it pretty muscular. Now, changing the muscles and all of those little bits. Yes, you can change the nipple scale, but it does affect this. So he can't dodge very well. He's not very good at locksmithing. But us increasing muscle here. So if I give him jacked shoulders, he's better at mining, wood cutting, and his smithing is 5%. So that's what we're going with. There he is. And we'll make him relatively tall. We'll give him some handlebar mustache. Let's go. So here we are, the Lemon himself. He is in his own little world. I've got it paused up at the moment because I just want to quickly run over a couple of things, those of you that don't know. So it's really early access, but we do get to start with a little bit of meat. I've skipped the tutorial because I have already played it, and I know some ins and outs of this stuff anyway. So what we're going to need to do is, well, firstly, make a little bit of money and some better gear, then pick a little spot for where our camp's going to be, and find a couple of guys to recruit. Each stat as well, you have a level, but each stat, the more you use it, the more it levels up. And as you can see, so when I hit level 8 smithing, I can effectively craft tier 2 items. And this goes for everything, right? So you have 10% more chance of knockdown with maces and that sort of stuff. So we need to pick what kind of weapon we're going with. It's probably going to be a sword of some kind, but each one has their own different thing. So one-handed sword here, when it hits level 8, which we're nearly at, you get nothing. But level 12, character can instantly kill enemies whose health falls below a certain percentage. And you'll see dodge, you can improve via fighting as well. So there's quite a bit. Each one, you gain different traits for leveling it up as well. And well, full disclosure, you can see we're literally pre-EA, so very, very early on, but that is absolutely fine. Now we start with a couple of quests. I'll just open them. Find Red Fang Sword and find the Lost Red Fang, which is all the way over here on the world map. I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon. I'm just going to have some fun, go around, and I really want to make some money. And there's our first quest giver, someone called Branna there. We'll go and say hello, see what it's all about. Right, accepted the job. So bring back the Salt Cloak trade documents to the Pebble Wharf Warden. Now that is not something we will be doing just yet, because that is a bandit camp. And as I'm running along, if I hold Alt, hide or show resources, you'll see as we walk through, there's all the resources we can pick up. Probably gather a little bit of food on the way. And as you can see down here, we've got hunger and other bits. I've got a skill point available as well. Let's have a look. So as we said, we're going to do quite a bit of smithing to make money, hopefully, and crafting. I'm going to go into strength. So that adds a learning rate of 1.2 times instead of 1 times. Now I'm going to be coming all the way out here. You can speed up as well, and it has the day cycle at the top that you can see. But I'm going to be going all the way over this way because out of the tutorial, this is where you land. There is a couple of items that we can grab, and there's a guy we can say hello to and potentially recruit. So first things first, there's this tiny little chest here. I don't know if it has anything good in, but we'll go and see anyway. Okay, some leaves and sticks. No problem. And there he is, just perched on top of the rocks there. We should be able to grab a quest from this guy too. His name is Orin. Hello, Orin. Why are you so tense? I'm trying to find I'm trying to live far from the cursed Pebble Wharf and its folk. Why do you hate that place? I don't care about that. Would you join my crew? Deal. We just want to pick up this. So find Pebble Wharf Tailor and get orange shears. Now they do cost money, so you have to bear with on some of the stutters. Yeah, they do cost money, but we'll have to make do with that anyway. And the beauty of this game is it's going to have, well, it holds promise, which excites me because I'm hoping I can do whatever the hell I want. Now, one of the other key factors, you see my character here. If we click this work button down in the bottom right, you can add work, and then from here I can automatically do stuff. So I can say collect stone branches and leaves, and we can say radius near, and I can select an area. So this green area here, I can say for that, I can assign it and click start work. And he'll go off and do that on his own and start collecting all of the resources. I'm just going to grab a stack of each because inside of your character as well, you click the crafting, there is some basic crafts you can do. And this is where you'll need things to skin. I'm not actually sure what I've got. As it stands, we don't have a dagger. We don't have a bag. We need something for our hands, something for our head. So all of these we can do with the simple dagger then. Let's craft one of those. And then we'll just drag that into our dagger slot. So that means we'll be able to skin. It is a weapon, but we do start with this Watchman's Vigil, which is pretty handy as well. And then the other ones, if we get branches, is an axe, a pickaxe, but I'm not going to be able to carry them just yet. And that'll do for now. What I'm going to do is go off exploring a little bit. Maybe up this hill. You'll see I'm kind of branching off here. I can see that something faded over this way. There's little patches all about, and I know that it's early access, so there'll be different elements of the map we can't quite do yet. The idea is that the world just continues without you regardless. And ideally we want to find... We're going to have to get a little camp set up, aren't we? As just a little home base. But I am going to be staying solo for a little bit before I recruit that guy up for sure. So our first little venture into the unknown began. And it didn't take long before we stumbled across something. So I've come forward. This looks like... Okay, Oris Camp. We found something. There's a quest giver over there as well. Let's go say hello and see what's up. These bandits have been attacking every merchant lately. Well, there's something to deal with. Let's come on up. I did see a quest here there. Oh my god. Collect 10 ears from bandits you kill. That is really what you want from me. Alright, that's another quest. It's good to line them up because that's how we'll get resources, right? But for now, we're going to be making money. It looks like first day is almost over, though. It's pretty dark, so I've just crafted up a torch as we stroll through, but we're going to have to hopefully not get killed by something anyway. Alright, I found a bandit camp up here, so we're not going to be going that way anymore. My stomach was rumbling, so it was time I found some blueberries to satiate my need. Oh, is this where we're going to call home? Look at this. There's like a whole waterfall. Can I get up this top bit? I think I can. Okay, this might be camp right here. I have found on top of the waterfall a really nice little area. Yeah, over this way. So, yeah, it's a bit of a ways from Pebble Wharf, but it's okay, I think. We're not too concerned. We're just coming into the early hours of the morning of the second day now. And I'll just bring you in and we'll set up camp. So you can't do anything until you've put in your campfire, which actually is crafted. I'll come out of build mode. It's a crafted item in here. So we need sticks, 2 stones, 4 sticks. And the reason this is okay is there's food, there's a bit of peppermint, there's trees, obviously, and stuff on the floor, which is great. And there we go. Campfire. Let's build this. And you have a radius on the campfire where you can build then. So we're really thinking... just up here, so within range of maybe this. That campfire can go right there. So now that that's in, we can really start to get all the basics out. And honestly, there's going to be some straw bed for me. A little bit of crafting with a basic craft table. Let's place that over there. And we're going to need a few logs and also my own axe. But we'll start with these 3 things. Now what I'm going to do is say cut down trees. We've got our axe. Let's go. Start that work. And now I don't need to do anything. He can go ahead and do that. And you can imagine once we've got a whole load of workers, they'll just crack on and get that done, which is pretty awesome. So you'll chop down the trees for me. And then we'll collect the logs and get these built. So we need a total of 2 for that and some fiber. There we go. The trees are down and we can continue on now. And let's build. And there we go. We have our basic craft table. So from here, we now have access to a couple of things. And obviously, there's some we can do in our own storage, but the main one is going to be twine. So we've got our fiber. So what we need to do is then add it to this. And honestly, it's going to have to stand here and crafting for quite some time. So we're going to queue up 6 twine for now, and he's going to do that. And whilst he's crafting... I'm going to open the build menu and there's a few things. So these require planks, right? So we've got some storage boxes down. This needs twine, so we'll sort that in a moment. But there is one major thing, and that is the basic carpenter. And this will allow us to create the logs. And logging, I'll probably stick over this way, actually. Right, 4 twine later, we are ready to move on. And as you can see, storage space is getting a little bit bad. What we'll do is get him to... go ahead and stick the... I think we might have to drop the twine or the axe. Let's just drop the axe a second. And the torch. I don't need those 2. We'll get those in storage soon. And let's get those logs. We're now just going through. I've chopped down some trees. He's collecting them. What I'm going to do is get him to stand there now the basic carpenter is done. And we'll get him making some planks. And then from that, we should be able to finish our work here. So the first, it scales. Obviously, at first, we need to just focus up and get all our basic bits in. But once we have them, we're going to be laughing. We're almost through the second day as well. So we're going to come over to the carpenter, stick the logs in. And I'm going to queue up 10 of these anyway, because we're going to need them. So I want to be able to push him in there. So now this takes some time. So he's going to have to stand here. Once we've got these planks, though, I should then be able to get one storage box and really start to collect things up. So I'm going to get all 4 of these done. Actually, you know what? I might go crazy and just get in 6. That way we won't have to worry about storage for quite some time. All right, we've got our first 2 planks, so let's stop that. And let's go straight to getting one of these done. Doesn't take too long. Once this is in, we can really go to town and gather all the leaves and stuff we need. Get ourselves a bed, and then hopefully... I don't know if you can sleep through the night, to be honest, but maybe I should work through anyway. And once it's in your storage, within camp radius, you can build using it then as well, which is pretty handy. So, we're going to go back to collecting logs, because we've got to get all of this done. And then we can really start to become the maker of goods. But we're going to need to spend a lot of gold to make a lot of gold. First things first, probably going to be the backpack. For the next few minutes, it was all about smashing through and making the woody goodies to progress. Right, that's enough of crafting planks, because we are on sunrise of day 3. I want to get my bed finished. And then we're going to head on, hopefully, try and find a spot of iron, because I want to build something to smelt up that iron, right? So we're going to start by putting the rest of the planks in here for a second. Same with the bandage, to be fair. I'll probably keep the coins on me because I don't want them to get robbed. But we're going to go and look to the edge here and see if some iron shows up, because it's something we might have to do. And if we get an iron node across the top of here, that'd be fantastic. Seems to be coal. I can see that. Well, that's something to use for fuel. So that's nice and close. I just need to get my hands on the iron. Wow, this alcove is actually pretty awesome to set a little base in, isn't it? Ah, nah, I'm going to stick to where I am. That looks cool, though. I got more coal here. I've got to be careful I don't stumble towards that bandit camp. There's iron, I think, right there. So I'm going to mark that up with an X on the map so I can see it, which is pretty handy, right? And then we're going to head back home. I'm still not good. I'm going to spend the first couple of days more building up. And we're going to start by getting the smithy section over this way. That's 30 stone. So I've got him running around grabbing that for me. There's our stone. So let's go build this. And the idea is then we're going to smelt up some iron bars. I have a feeling they might be okay for selling. We'll have to see. But this is going to take some time anyway. So I'm just going to let him finish it. It also looks like we got a level up, which is pretty awesome. So this time then I might also go into toughness, because we're going to need to get the building and all that. And this will level this up. And that decreases the time required to construct buildings. All right, we've moved on, just getting the bed ready. Hopefully we can sleep it through or whatever. Just a little bedroll. The smelter's good. A very big thing, but I have no iron to smelt in it yet. So we're going to need coal and iron, aren't we? And the coal we can also use for the campfire, but I'm also going to need to factor in something for hunger, which is probably going to have to be hunting, because the berries can only do so much. That doesn't actually do anything, so let's move on. And now we officially have our pickaxe, so it's time. I'm going to start with some coal, but I do need to dump some of this stuff away first. So we've got 3 little spaces now. I don't need the pickaxe, this. I just need the pickaxe, so we're just going to stick the leaves in. And the branches and stone as well. So this is the power of doing all this, because then we'll have things to be able to work with. So pickaxe in hand, we're going to mine through the night, and I think we'll start with coal. Now, everything you hover over does have a value, so we could knock up and sell things like pickaxes to make a quick buck early on. But 1 piece of coal, I think, or is it 4 coal, is worth 16? Let me see. Oh yeah, 5 pieces of coal is worth 20, but we've completely mined out that node, so coal wouldn't be viable at all. Making actual stuff would be the play. And then we'll move on to this iron. Beautiful. So the plan is to hopefully see how much an iron bar is worth. And then we can go head into town and try and make our first bit of money. I want to come out with a recipe or 2 and a backpack. So yeah, okay, iron ore is worth quite a bit. So spending some time actually mining is good. It's 18 gold per nugget. I've just noticed we're actually dropping iron ore when we do this as well. So we want to set up a work order then. Once he's done with that, to gather or pick up, sorry, the iron. That's good. So we'll end up with loads more. That's already going to be our first bit of money making, and so it begins. This should also be leveling us up, remember. Mining, look, we're almost hit level 2. So if we get to level 12 of mining, it increases the amount of items you get while mining resources, which is pretty huge, actually. So we have 30 iron to smelt up. I'm also going to grab some peppermint here because... Okay, so you can eat peppermint. Can you? No, I can't. Oh, God, look at my hunger, actually. I need to go and get some berries before we go any further. So peppermint can be sold for 10 a go as well. Boost stamina regen and heat resistance. So maybe it's something we can cook with, but for now we're going to have to focus on blueberries. And let's go check out this smelting. So being very cautious of hunger, I've managed to eat some blueberries. If there's any more, I'm going to pick them up actually on the way, which there are some. And here we go. So 1 iron ingot is made and 55 per. So 1 nugget is what? 180. So, okay, 18. But 1 iron ore is 55. So that's pretty crazy. If we stick that fuel in, you get a huge duration out of it. Oh, they take some time, but we're going to fill that up to 10 for now. We're going to get all the iron ore in here. I'm hoping it won't go anywhere. 532 seconds. It's 2 minutes 50 for 1. So actually, we're going to need more fuel anyway. Cool. You crack on then. And this is going to be our first money maker. And when I'm in town, maybe I'll buy something to eat. Or if we can come across a deer. I don't have a bow though, but I know you can catch them sometimes either way. I'm not sure if you can fish or anything. So yeah, it's quite beautiful, isn't it? This little spot's awesome, man. So whilst we're doing this, then it's worth noting that we just hopefully can get these stats up. This should get my smithing, right? And that then basically if we can get all the way to level 24, we can smith level 5 tier items, which is going to be a lot. I've just seen on the side, actually, you can do scrap metal to iron ingots as well. There's copper, silver, tin, gold, nitherium. So there is quite a bit in here. That must be your tiers. So copper must be tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5. Or maybe silver and tin or silver and gold are tier 4. Then nitherium is tier 5. We are yet to find out. Right, so each bar we make is increasing the XP. That is fantastic. So we just need this to keep going. We waited eagerly whilst all our iron smelted up, because we were ready for that bank, baby. One thing I'm hoping to test, so we've got 7 bars at the moment, is whether once we hit smithing 2, this gets quicker. So I'm going to keep a close eye on it, because if it does, that is fantastic. We are going to smith like crazy. We didn't quite hit the level up, so I don't think we've got enough fuel. We've got enough fuel for 1. So once we hit the level, it was 3 minutes, right? So we know 3 minutes was take to do 1. I could get some sticks, to be fair, and stick those in. But I don't think it matters. We'll be going in with 9 iron ingots anyway. I think that was pretty good. That's going to make us over 500 coins with the things we're going to gather along the way. But hunger has dipped to 36 now out of 100. So we are going to need to get some food in our bellies. And there it is. We hit smithing 2 and it gave us loads of XP. No, not sure why, but we'll take it. Now that gives us 9. But if we hit craft, I think it's the same amount of time, isn't it? Okay, so it didn't even speed up how quick you do them, unless it just goes down quicker. The answer is no. So it's off to the town we go. Is there anything we want to take with us? I think we need all the basic resources, don't we? 1 cut axe, though. 460 coins. Does that depend on where... Let's sell that too, because we can always make another. And I want to see how much aloe vera is worth too. So the same, but it takes up more space. So actually... Gathering peppermint is more valuable than aloe vera. That's good to know. I'm going to head on down, and on the way then I'm going to have to grab some blueberries, hopefully, if we can find any. There is some deer just this end. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill them. There's also a dandelion there. I don't know if there's any use there. But just a couple will be good. I'd rather not have to pay for the food right now if I don't have... Oh, sturdy crate. What is that? There are items in there. There is 1 hide glue. We'll take it. Let's eat these berries. That actually puts us up quite a good amount, so I think we're all good. So let's continue on now into town. I'm going to come this way. This way you need to stay close almost and have a look at what he's finding, because we wouldn't have seen that sturdy crate if we didn't. A few blueberries. Actually, I can see on the map what the blueberries look like, which is good. All right, let's get ourselves down into the town shop then and see if we can make our first bit of money. I don't think I'm going to get that guy, second guy, anytime soon. I have to have established camp. It's like a little rule I've set for myself. This is more of a lone master blacksmith that holds legend in the town. Although I could hire him and just make him stand guard. But anyway, let's go over to the trader and let's begin. So you'll see on this, we can now put things across and see what they have. Metal shard. But this person doesn't have the research. They have the direct stuff that we can buy. So if we wanted to get a little bit of a stitch leaf hood, we can. Now, I know the other trader has some good items in the way that you can get research. There we go. Tracker, glove, recipe. So, and they've also got repair kit recipe. Okay. I will probably... Actually, do I want to start getting into repair kits yet? I'm not sure. Part of me wants to see if there's anything that makes us better at smithing with these guys on. So, main thing, we'll go 550 for the bag then. We don't have enough. The axe sells for pretty good, doesn't it? So we can get some coin back here. Or do we want to get ourselves some... They've got some dragon fruit. It does tell you the duration of it. So it lasts for 1 hour before it spoils. Dragon fruit lasts 2 days. A stitch leaf hood here that would help. But is there any point? I don't think so. Me crafting for quite some time. So I'm going to balance it with coin. That's pretty good. We got ourselves a backpack out of that, which we can now drag into there. And we get this storage space right here. And we got 209 coins to spare. I am going to go over to this other trader. Sorry, it's really, really dark, but it's in the town anyway. I'm looking for orange shears trade. So his shears exist in here, I believe. Yeah, there they are. Orange shears. They're only 100 gold, so I can go and get him. Balance that out for the 100 gold. And this person has, as you can see, some better stuff. So they have a bargain hood. They have other bits. I don't think I want any of that. And these are all the other items like reinforced cloth. A merchant robe gives +6 bargain. So these are recipes, remember. I'm looking for a cheap one. Yeah, shadow-bound gloves. I could get that. That actually gives you a good sneak bonus. Or do we want to make our life easy and grab some stuff that we would be crafting with? I don't think so. I'm just going to leave it at that. Let's get the shears only, and then at least we can get that guy. I'll keep the gold for now. Now, before we go any further, I'm going to come out the other side of town. I'm kind of... There we go. Let's go this way. Thank you. Oh, there's another shop here too. Maybe we should check out what they have. Okay, let's go into this other merchant. What do you have, Garen? Okay, so this one's just food then. So this would be probably where we'd want to sell the herbs from. I don't think I need it right now. That's quite good. You don't... So it's a bit like an inn. I don't need anything from you. Although it'd be nice to steal from you. Yeah, they have chests and stuff inside. My sneak is no good though because we have jacked shoulders. But what you'll see now is I get this backpack on my back. It's pretty damn cool. And we look the part. We look the part, man. So just coming up, I've just found a really nice node. So let's take all this iron with us. I probably need coal as well. And I'll only do 2 nodes. I'll pick the rest up off the floor. But that is the one thing that drains hunger massively. It's the actual mining. Nothing else seems to do it at the moment. Cutting and mining. And I see what looks to be another entrance down here. But I think that might be a bandit camp. Yeah, that's the bandit camp. We're not going to be going near that. We'll take this home, find some coal on the way back. So back over at base camp, you'll see. So I mined up a bunch of iron. We've got loads of coal as well on the way. I've already started smelting some bars. I wanted to get a little bit done, but one of the main things of note is I have a level up. And what we're going to do, because smithing is now level 4. Now what this means is affects the quality of items that you smith. So everything you craft has a roll chance of having good stats. So the higher up we get this, the better our crafting will be. So I'm going to put this into strength to increase the learning rate. And then I've got to go about doing an insane amount of craft once again. And I'm just keeping the fuel topped up at the moment. And what we'll do is allow that to continue. So we're just going to keep smashing out the ingots. I'm not going to sell them this time. And what we're going to do is work towards what we need to be able to craft our own swords and things like that. You see the stats here. Physical damage, attack speed, and armor penetration. So the better we get at blacksmithing, the better these can be. So I'm hoping I can get onto something really silly and go and kill everything. I almost want to do it all solo. I can't lie. I feel like it would be pretty cool. Oh, just looking through some stats. There's some really important things here whilst I wait about. So each thing has a drop down. You see, toughness increases the base health, that type of thing. What can we do for hunger? So agility gives you higher base hunger. And I don't see anything for XP and how you're actually gaining for the character level. However, we are level 7. Carry weight I did see as endurance, but we're going to be focusing mostly, I think run speed would be endurance as well. But we're mostly going to be focusing on things that are going to get this up through armor. So I'm just going to come into the build menu whilst that's happening then, and we're going to look at the blacksmith and see what we need to make. It looks like quite a bit. So I think, well, I kind of want it over this way because that makes sense next to the crafter. The only thing I was thinking is we hire that guy and he just stays at home collecting and making planks for us. So that might be a sensible step for us to get things moving. Because that requires 18 planks, 8 wood beams, 10 wood handles, and 50 stone. It's quite a big build. So we're already halfway to level 6 now. This is great. So we're going to be able to craft tier 2 quite soon. But what I'm going to do is stop for a moment, and we're going to get rid of everything for now. So I'm just going to dump all our kind of goodies in here. I need to probably sort food at some point, but I'm going to put in all my iron and coal into this one. I'm going to keep probably the pickaxe, although it's not really something we want to do. I don't know. I've got the shears, but I'm going to get him to do something. So I've been working out the tasks. So if I click stone, and then we, instead of character, we select an area. So I say pick up all the stones over here. We click assign, then we add work, and we say storage, stone, and then we select the area. They'll go and put the stone afterwards. So gather all the stone in that area, then move it to storage in that area. Let's see if I got this figured out. So I'm just going to watch him. All right, he's already going for the branches before going to storage. So I wonder if he'll just prioritize the grabbing first. That seems to be the case. But we'll see in a moment. He's got to pick up quite a lot of branches. So did he transfer it all? He did. Okay, so it worked. Cool. So we've got the sticks. Let's now go to axes. I've got enough for 2. And then on these, we're just going to check. So they're both common, exactly the same, but they're worth 460 each, you see. So we've made a little bit of money. And I'm going to see if I can go and buy some of the things that go into this. So stone isn't a problem. Maybe we'll put the rest of the stone into that. We've got our 50 stone. I'm going to push him to build this one real quick. And then we're going to go sell these 2 axes. And I found a shop nearby. So if I open the map, actually on that camp that I found just here, there is a shop inside of it. And I did run back home through the back of here as well. So I've uncovered a farm over this way and what looks like a small shop or tavern on the road this way as well. So much closer than this. But this shop right here is relatively close to us. I've still got a fair bit to look at over here. I think there's a town at the top, but we're waiting on that. So we'll do a little bit of time. It's put the 50 stone in there. That's fantastic. So let's head on down to sell these. And here's the shop. This tent back here. I have no idea what it's got, but it might have some blacksmithing, different things that we can craft. So we'll see. I'm going to head on over anyway. Come on, the lemon man. You're already there. I'm here to trade. Let's... Hold on. What did he say? He couldn't trade. This shop serves the loyal Oris supporters. Will find proper grade here. If they earned the right to buy it. Okay, you are not permitted to trade within Oris. Prove your worth first, then we may speak business. Damn it. So we're going to have to go into the town then. Well, that's no problem. It might be worth us trying to gear up to kill that bandit. Is that a bear in the road up there? It might be. I'm going to have to avoid that. Now, I'm being extra careful because I believe if your character dies, that is it. So it is game over. And that bear, I am sure, will obliterate me. I'm just grabbing some blueberries. They will rot, but I can eat one more now. They give pretty good nutrition. We're full. They rot in 1 hour. That's the only problem. God, 1 blueberry is 25 gold as well. But yeah, I found this little stead over here and picked up a quest, which was kill the bandits that are bothering the 3 barrels. Now, I'm not sure if this actually, the axe is... levels up something else, like woodworking. Is there a woodworking? No, but there's a gathering. At level 12, increase the amount of items you get while gathering. That's actually really good. It could well be crafting that it falls under. I'm really not sure. I would have thought it would be blacksmithing to make an axe, though. And honestly, that maybe that we switch that to be our weapon of choice. How much is the sword worth? It's the same, isn't it? 18, physical damage 10. So let's actually get an axe. We can sell the sword. Can I not have that as my main weapon? I guess because it's a cut axe? I have no idea, so maybe we can't yet. Probably best that we keep the sword to ourselves. Here it is, though. We're in this tavern. You can trade in here. They only deal in bandages and food, but... oh, they're only worth 276 to you as well. That kind of makes sense, but we'll take the gold anyway. So 661 gold. Perfect. So it's a viable money-making strat early on, I think, but not as good as we want. Oh my god, I've seen some wolves. That's not good. I'm going to have to try and avoid these. Wolves on the path is not a good thing. Looks like I managed to avoid them anyway. We're going to get this guy. Oh my god, there's bandits. Bandits on the road. Can I kill them? That's kind of awkward. I would fight them if I had them on the other bit. I can talk, attack, knockout, assassinate. I see they've got some pretty big axes though. I think this is going to hurt me. I'm going to get out of here. Could bait them into the wolves. I don't think there's a way around. Right, we're going to come back for you then. I'm going to get some more work done. I cannot risk the bandits yet. Right, back at base camp then. I think with our logs, it might be worth us just getting cracking on with these. So you'll see we need to hammer out the planks anyway. I've got some wood in here. I'll stick the extra 2 that we picked up along the way. But here's the wooden beams and handles that we're going to need. So 1 log makes 6 wooden handles. 1 log makes 1 wooden beam. That's crazy. How many did we need for this thing? 8 logs just to do the wooden beams and then 2 logs for the wooden handles. 18 planks. Well, this will get my wood cutting leveled up once. There's not much there. Affects the quality of the items that you make on the carpenter's bench and increases the amount of woods that you get from wood cutting. That's quite good. Almost level, we're level 11, just running around. This levels up quite nice. Getting to level 24 in running allows your character to run while overloaded. I'm going to set up the 2 wooden handles afterwards then. I have a feeling they might be worth some money. I've just noticed, I've just switched over. I'm going to make one of these ashwood spears as well. I reckon we can swap that out for our sword, and it actually is much better. So we'll start with that one. Sell the sword off, I think. And that is an item we can craft pretty early on. So pickaxes as well. I was having a look. They're not worth anything, and they have no extra. Arrows are not worth much either. Now, the reason the crafting amount there isn't much, you've got to buy those researches, then research them, then you're able to craft them as well. So it's quite a lot to think about. I've just noticed down on perception, crafting increases the crafting speed of items. So if you level up crafting, that would make everything faster. So I'm just queuing up some twine here. We're going to need a fair bit of it anyway, and just seeing how much of a level we actually get from it. So you get 5 XP per twine, so that'll take a fair bit of time. I think the spear... See, we rolled different stats. Can you see that? So what we're going to do is take the main sword out. We're going to put the spear as our main weapon, and then probably put that in for sale. But we're going to need a second weapon for the guys anyway when we have them. Oh, there's me stood at the smelter. It carries on. But if he's not stood at the smelter, I don't think it levels up the smithing. Ah, right, okay. So whilst he stood there, it will level it up. But if you want just some of them smelting, they'll continue on anyway. So I think we probably don't want to waste the store with this. And we'll put in a bit more coal. We're doing really good. I've done gathering of sticks and stones at the moment. I'm going to get leaf and all that and just smash it out. They ran out of things to craft, so I'm just going to queue them up. There's only a little bit more iron ore in anyway. So I probably don't want to have that many in, actually. We'll just put 3 in, and then the rest can kind of go in. Did I want to put those back in as well? We're almost level 12, guys. Look at this on gathering. Oh, this is so good. He's going back now, but once we get that, increase the amounts of items. So each blueberry, hopefully, will give us 2. But yeah, we've managed to fill up. Let me show you. We've got so many. So what we'll probably do is turn that into twine. We've got a good amount of stuff. But before I attempt to go on, I'm going to get this carpentry done as well. We've got obviously loads of planks to do. I've got 6 of a total 18 that we need before we can start smithing up. And my guess is we're going to need iron bars plus wooden handles to make things. And it looks like we've just leveled up. So I'm just going to have a look. Yep. So strength wise, we probably want this smithing to get as high as possible. So 1.7 times, that's awesome. I don't know whether I want to put a point into this so crafting levels up quicker as well. That might not be a bad idea. So maybe next level we'll go into perception. Because each time we craft planks and that, it will make it a lot quicker, won't it? But it looks like we are low on logs too, so I'm going to need to do that. But we are officially on the 10th day. Sunrise is upon us. I love it, man. It's so chill right now. Just making things, slowly but surely leveling them up. I do think Blacksmith was the right shout. But now, when I was looking at the recipes that you can get, it does look like tailoring might be the wider choice. But it might just be because I haven't found the smithing town yet. So I probably need to go on the kind of move that way and see if it's worth doing. I'm going to move on. I'm just coming across this area. Arnica, I have no idea what that is. When you level up, it does seem to reset your food bar, which is nice too. We've got a nice dense forest. However, that does... Oh no, they're all deer. I was going to say it's really good hunting ground here actually, but I was going to say is there wolves this way, but we're okay. I think I'm going to look for a bit of food. Maybe not actually, because berries go bad, so not quite yet. So plan is I'm going to go up this way to see if we can pass through. I can see a slight snaking path going up this way. I don't know if there's anything there, but we'll probably want to hug the rock here. There might be... Okay, I found some more iron. That's handy to know. Oh, let's see if we can kill a deer whilst we're here then, because he's not going anywhere. This definitely does a lot more damage, the spear. Just going to chase him to level up our fighting as well. Go, go, go. Okay, the deer is dead. We've got a skinning knife, so it's worth doing. Every little action we do is going to level something up. So, is spear something else? Spear's under agility as well, so that's not ideal. We want to move into... I probably want a two-hander sword or a halberd or something. Maybe a mace. Now, does this come under skinning or what? Let's see. Probably under gathering. Yeah, it levels up gathering based on this. So let's see what we got our hands on. 1 deer hide. Ooh, 5 meat. 2 days, 1 hour as well. We'll keep that handy then. That's pretty good. There you go. Hunting is the way forward then. Yeah, nice big chunks of iron ore around here. Not sure I can get down. Oh, a lovely stream. We're going to follow this down then. Looks like the path ends this way though. Yeah, there's no way over yet, so I'm just going to run along this. It's not showing at all. This looks like something we can't get across. We have to go all the way around. I see wolves in the distance just over there. Not going to touch you. Keep coming. Oh, good explore. Don't seem to be able to come across this bridge though. Maybe that is not ready yet in game. All right, let me have a look then. So I think the only way we're going to be able to get across is to try and bypass. We've got to come all the way back down. Hold on, what am I coming down to here? Okay, there's a town down here with a castle. What is this? Ah, Vexar Keep. Oh, this is new. We're not going to be able to do anything with those guys, but I'm going to use this. I'm just going to pass through. Okay, we've got a little town this way too. It's really dark. I apologize, but there might be... Okay, there's a new shop and stuff down here. Some new quest givers. Awesome. So we're Vexar. I'm looking for somewhere I'm going to be able to sell my wares, my blacksmithing wares. This doesn't look like a smithy though. This looks like a tavern again. Got a little bit of cash on me, so we could do something if I wanted to, but I don't actually think we need to. No, the meat doesn't even give you much. It only gives you 5 nutrition, whereas 1 blueberry gives you 10. It's like a market town. Yeah, you can see when this game gets up and running, man, how good it's going to be. The whole atmosphere is going to be nuts. I am going to grab this quest, though. The idea is to pretty much take everything, and then we can work on some missions later on. Merrick, hello. Do you have any jobs for me? I need 5 good deer hides, clean cuts. And I'll hand you a pattern worth more than coin. Ooh, very nice. 5 deer hides. I have 1 already. What does he have then? Okay, you see this? Look, there's loads of recipes in here. So this might be what we want to start buying. But I do want to get myself some hand and headgear as well. I'm going to look for probably 2 different ones. We're going to go for a hood and a glove. And we're going to balance this one. The 246, we're going to sell that up. I'll keep the deer hide because that's needed. So we've got 2 researches we need to get done. So research desk as well. We've got the quest anyway. And let's go check in on this. So that's a shop. And what are you? This looks like another tavern, if I'm honest. This town's not that small. And what does he have? Okay, he's a woodworker. So we could sell the axes to him, could we? But to be fair, I could get the planks we need just to speed it up and get the smithing. Only 40 gold, and that'll save us quite a lot of time. So there's also something called the Tracker's Gloves. So I'm going to take that. And then we've got reinforced cloth. I'll also take that. So we may as well do our research, right? And I think that's pretty much as far as we're going to go. I probably need to get my booty home then. Yeah, there is a trader here. Okay. Lumberjack camp. Oh my god, I could just buy logs. This is awesome. Oh, and beams. How much coin have I got? 270. Can I even fit these though? That is the question. I think if I put these in the backpack. So that is 6 squares by 2. Nope, jig it around. I can buy 8. So I'm going to buy 8 wood beams. Okay, weight-wise, we've got 8 planks, 8 beams. That's going to make our life a lot easier. I might even be able to get my smithy bench up and running, actually. I'm just going to dump this stuff in then. There we go. So we got the wood beams. So we need 10 planks and then just some wooden handles. And then we're going to come back to the basic carpenter here. And I think we've got all the other stuff. So we've got... Let's turn off plank crafting for now, because I think I've got them. We're going to move on to wooden handles with these logs. There we go. So we just need the wooden handles then. Let's finish this one off. Actually, let's dump everything off first. So we'll start collecting up the deer hide. That's really important. I'll keep the recipes in the chest for now. No one's come and robbed it, at least for now. I know there is a chance of you getting things stolen from you, so you've got to be careful. And let's move on to the wooden handles. So we've got the planks. Let's go pick up these logs. I did see a couple. There we go. And we'll get this smithing bench in. At least then I know what I can craft and what we need to find recipe-wise. And I'm sure it's going to be some weapons. Another 3 logs should be good. Actually, let's grab this 4th on the way. And there's our handles. Let's get to smithing. That's all we care about. Go. This might put us up to level 7 on building too, which is fantastic. So the higher level that one is decreases the time it is to construct buildings. This is already speeding up quite a bit. So, and there it is. Let's check out the blacksmith now. Well, appears I can't use it. I don't know whether that's intentional or what. So for now, we're going to move on until I figure that out. And we're going to get the basic research bench down. I'm just going to have a look. There's the armor workbench. So yeah, it must be weapons, and then we've got the armor workbench. But let's get basic research down anyway. So I think this can probably go next to the craft table for now. That's absolutely fine. What's that? 8 planks and 12 fiber. Well, I did collect a bunch of leaves earlier, which is handy. Alrighty, got my 8 planks. We're going to finish off this research bench. Then I'm going to grab myself my research bits out. And we're going to transition into what we can make out of those for now. And there it is. The research bench done. So let's grab... Where did I put them? All of these out. And let's get researching. I'm pretty sure it works by just dragging them in. Then it shows up and you click research. And then you have... Yeah. It takes quite some time though. So we can queue them all up. That's perfect. So we'll just get all of these done. So 15 minutes. Obviously at 3x. That's not too long. All right, just finishing off the last recipe. Now, I've been speaking on Discord, and so those are done. And it's, I believe the blacksmith bench itself is a problem because part of it is on a hill. You see how it's floating? There's a bit of a bug on it, so it needs to be on pretty flat land. So basically, we'd have to build it probably... I'd have to find a better spot. Problem is, right now, there is no method to break it down. So... we would have to rebuild a brand new one. Ah, it's okay. I'm a peaceful guy. Let's find the spot where it won't be floating. Just to be on the safe side. That looks good. I honestly don't want to risk it, though. It needs to be pretty flat, so let's go there. And we're going to have to obviously gather the stones. Now, what we can also do is look into... So we've got now something. We're going to need a tailor workbench. So this one I'm going to do first. And I'm also going to finish off all this building. So there's going to be quite a bit of grind that I need to do for it. So I need 10, 12, 14 planks, 2 wood beams, and some wooden handles. Now, I already have the wooden handles. So that's a good start. So I probably am going to have to spend some time just smashing through logs. But I am determined to get this blacksmith stuff done. So I've got a couple of handles there. All right, we'll start by cutting the trees down then. I'm determined to do this. So I'll see you in a moment. I'm just crafting up some stuff. I think if you go into build mode, you can demolish via that and you get a little bit back. Okay, that's good. That is a little bit better. Let me go see. I don't think you get a lot though, if I'm honest. What did we get? 1 plank, 1 wooden handle, and a stone. Oh, not ideal at all. After all that money we spent, but it's just a minor setback. It's okay. We've actually started getting some things in as well, which is fine. And there we go. I've hit gathering level 12 and I'm just testing it on stones as well. So just gathering what we need. So each stone is now giving us 2 or 3 rather than 1. That is pretty insane once it gets to level 12. So far, so good. Wood beams are in. So we just need 1 more set of handles and some logs. Now, obviously, I'm going to pick up what we've got left around here. We're almost there. And once it's in, ironically, that will level up our crafting. Hopefully. Well, when we get onto the tailoring, actually, it's going to level up separate things. I don't know whether a handcrafting or something of some item might be better. I don't know. I need to check and see. Crafting. firewood. So what we want to do is just have a look. We are at 136. 1 firewood. Does that improve crafting? No. So it doesn't look like any hand crafting does anything. Okay, so I might go and level this up onto twine or something first then, because it means we're going to cut the beams and that. So let's go to the basic craft table. There is a higher craft table we're going to need afterwards. And let's see if there's anything we can do. We can do some twine and cloth strips, actually. This might be the play. Because I think 1 twine was 5. So 1 beam gives you 1 XP in crafting. It's awful. So twine is the way to go, I think. Get this leveled up. All right, we're doing pretty well. It's leveling up. So halfway, you get 5 per twine. And obviously from level 2 to 3, it's not too bad. The first level seems to be the hardest one, but as you can see, it was only from 188 to 234 to get from 2 to 3. So I think I'm going to go up till level 3. Then we're going to go get some food. We're almost there. So I've got enough fiber in to just keep crafting twine, which is pretty awesome. I did a couple of cloth strips to see if that was any better, but that was only giving 3 XP, whereas twine was giving 5. Awesome. So there's level 3. It hasn't kind of sped up, but that's pretty good. We'll take that. Level 3 might be a little bit better on the planks. Go as far as I can go before I need to eat. Oh man, 15 days in, my guy is starving, so we're going to go find some berries. It's a shame I didn't hit a level up before. That would have been nice. Can I just point out, leveling up that gathering, I'm now getting 2 blueberries a go as well, so we honestly won't even need that much before we need to eat again. There's going to be another like good 5 days of just grinding these guys out, but I don't want to go back to town without something substantial to kind of sell, so the plan will be to do exactly that. I know it's really dark. We're just going to carry on getting blueberries before we go back. No, I said I was going to get all this finished, right? I've got the wood beams in. I've got 7 planks. There's a couple more in there. I'm level 4 crafting, but actually I'm going to attempt to go and get this John guy again. I think that's his name. Not John, actually. That was the tutorial guy. But the guy down at the fisher dock bit that we've got his shears, basically. So I'm going to go back that way and get him hired up because he's basically just going to allow us. I could just leave him carpentry. Now, the wolves are still here. I'm going to attempt the mountain pass again. If it's no good and the bandits are still there. All right, they're still there. I'm going to go round then. I'm going to have to go all the way through the village. Oh, that was a bit of a mission. I can't lie. It's middle of the night, but I've got your shears, good man. And I genuinely think if we can get him a weapon, although we'll go back to camp, but I would like to go up this way. If he's got a weapon on him... Oh, has he just gone to blink and sleep? I think he has. We might need to wait. Oh, I've got a level up, though. Oh, now that we're going to have 2, though, I genuinely feel like maybe not perception. I can get him doing crafting. So I'm going to stick it out in strength. Because we are truly going to be smithing really soon. And I genuinely want to make the best things around. I do look like a bit of a mug, right? When you zoom in, the graphics are actually really nice. For such a small developer and early kind of state of game. Crazy, man. Oh, there's this little button here this whole time. If you tick it, it turns on auto work, enable, or disable. So if he's back at home, then will he just do stuff that are left to do? That's pretty cool. And I've just opened up this little one down here. So this little button. And that opens up. You can create teams, which is pretty awesome. So I'm guessing, I don't know how many characters you can have. All right, full disclaimer, by the way, guys, he is awake. But if you are going to play yourself, do realize that you will have to reload the game sometimes. He wouldn't wake up, so I reloaded it. I've got your shears now. Join my crew. There he is. So, Orin, you can add this task to follow Lord Lemon, start the work. So I only have to control this guy. And now Orin will come and follow me. Let's see what he's got. So he's actually got a pretty good hookwatch glogger spear. He's got a torch and a bandage, so we might be able to go kill these bandits. I reckon it's worth a shot with the 2 of us. I'll just let it redo its thing. Maybe I'll control both. Now, if this gets bad, I'm going to run away, but I am going to try and at least kill these guys. So we'll get some leveling up as well. I know we don't have much in spears. There is only 2 of them, so I imagine we should be okay. Hello. Come here. Can you see us yet? That's it. One of you, come this way. There we go. We're going to bring one over at a time. I'm going to do this really sensibly. That's it. We want your aggro. I don't know. I've got to keep an eye on health. He hits really hard, actually. Hopefully we can... Oh, he dodged. We can kill him. Let's swap them around because I don't want him getting hit. Mr. Lemon, Orin, you attack him, please. That's it. And then we'll use you to hit him. He's pretty bloody. No, run away. Run away. Run away. We're going to go into town. I am so bloody right now. Oh my god. Hopefully the guards will help us. Luckily, they can't run as quick. I wonder if the guards will get into a scuffle with them. Here we go. 2 guards here. Kill them, guys. Get them. Oh my god, they don't fight them. Are you... Oh, no, they do. Okay. He stopped. Thank God for that. So we can't go around that way. Now, Oren has a bandage. So heal yourself. And it'll go up a tick at a time. I'm hoping my health doesn't go down. Doesn't seem to be. So I could just buy a bandage whilst I'm here. Well, we know we can't fight them yet. See if this trader's got a bandage. They do. Okay. We will just take one. Oh no, it only does up to a certain amount, so we will need that second one then. Ooh, so getting onto crafting bandages would be a good idea right now. Worth also noting though, we don't have any stats in spears, so that might be why we want to craft maybe a sword first, because it's level 8. So that would help quite considerably, wouldn't it? Oh, just coming up. Home sweet home. Going to need to get him a little bedroll, but I'm going to switch to the, what's it called first anyway, the tents. But this is going to be good. So what we're going to do is, Oren, you're going to cancel this work and you're going to be carpentry. Now, what I'm going to do in the meantime is keep topping stuff up and get the building done and probably just get the stuff for our, well, our actual quests done. So hopefully he will go ahead and sort all of that. Mr. Lemon, you're going to gather, you're going to, let's pick up the wood. In order to keep things moving smoothly, I'll be using this to stick it in. So I think you can still place the logs, but you have to move them out of the way. I think that's okay. There's got to be a better way of doing it. I just haven't figured it out yet. And I want to keep planks just permanently moving in here. So I don't want to be making them myself, but I want to have Oren doing that. You know what, to make use of time now as well, start leveling up the mining and all that sort of stuff, whilst Oren is going to be there for a good 10 minutes doing that. Let's head on out and get ourselves some iron ore from this way. Pretty sure we... Oh, no, there's coal. But it's actually iron we're after right now, and I think there's some right... Yeah, there it is. Oh, I need to go and get a blinking pickaxe. And now on to some hunting. I think I might try and get all the ingredients from that, what's it called, quest that was there as well, because... Again, this will level up spear and all that sort of stuff and overall leveling. I just took hits from what? Did I just take hits from? But yeah, we can get some of those hides for the quest and all that. And obviously it gets us a bit of food and all sorts of stuff. Oh, we got 2 deer hides off that one. Awesome. So I've actually got all 5. So 1 quest ticked off over there. It did say a blueprint, didn't it? So it'd be quite interesting to see what we get. Oren? Do you want to stop a second? I don't necessarily want you building too much, but I think he's got them all. I want to stick Lord Lemon as the builder. So you come and craft. I'm going to continue queuing that up so the twine continues to get made. And I'm going to grab all of these planks. Cool. And then I've got my handles. So let's get all this in. I think we're now going to have... I don't know if I've got the 9 planks on me. I need 1 more plank. Oh, please work. I will be... If I have to move it again... I mean, I'll do it, but I'll get annoyed. Yes, it worked. Okay, so let's have a look. Primitive axe. Good for basic tasks. Trail hatchet. This is where I knew I'd need these. Skinner's hue axe. A thin crescent edge. Flays hides clean, while the thick spine doubles as a mallet for crude pegs. That's some good physical damage. Hardened iron plate. Watchman's vigil. This is really straightforward. I mean, we've got the wooden handles, so I can start smithing now already. I haven't found copper yet, but iron plate. So 1 iron ingot makes 1 iron plate, is it? But the iron plate is worth more than the ingot too. That's awesome. So we need to get our hands on kind of research, but I'm thinking about making a couple of hatchets or something. This Skinner's hue axe, though, looks good. Armor pen, 20. I mean, I'm going to craft 2 of these guys and see how we get on. And then whilst we wait, we'll see how Oren's getting on. Got to be leveling stuff up. He starts at level 1 as well. So he's a tailor, though. This is awesome. So we probably want him doing that. So perception is going to be Oren's stat. Really, really nice stuff. We've got a bunch of twine ready. So up next, we're going to need to get in this. Don't think we've got anything for it. So I need some more wood beams. So I need some logs then. I think I've got a hatchet in here. We'll send Oren out cutting wood. And let's see what the output of this one is, whether it's going to be a weapon or not. This is exciting. Oh, it came out pretty good. So can I put that as a weapon? I can. Okay, so we can move into the Skinner's Hue axe now, which actually has better damage. There's no crit chance or multipliers like the spear, but it does have armor pen that's really high. So I'm going to move into that axe. That's awesome. And how much is it worth? 149. Spear's worth 318. So money-wise, spear's definitely better. What about the trail hatchet then? Trail hatchet comes in with better critical chance. Again, let's have a look. So the second one he made is better than ours. This is so cool. So if I move that hatchet out, this one, yeah, it's worth a little bit more, but actually it's got 1 point something more damage, a little bit better attack speed, and better armor pen. So the more we level up this smithing, the better these weapons are going to be. And I'll start kind of loading these up. I want to get this finished off because we're going to have to smith a load of stuff and then get all of that sold. A second bed in, and I'll probably go ahead and get that sorted as well. So iron plate done. What did that do for our smithing? Quite a bit, man. Structural bracing. So as it stands, like if I go into the build menu, you'll see there are tables and different like things like a separator. So these are like walls. You see wooden fence. So you can set up different things. However, I don't know if it's all in there yet. So we'd want to set up like a camp spot and then wall it in. Smithy bench, though, would be along that line. There's a lot of planks. I think wooden fence is slightly better. I have no idea if you can build like foundations and stuff. It doesn't look like you can yet, unless you have to research them. I have no idea. There we go. So I've put that in nice and clean now. I can see it attached. I've redone it all. But there's a lot of planks obviously we'll need in there, but that's okay. See how we're getting on. What's this one looking like? Trail hatchet came out very poor. Okay. But it looks like... So if we were to try and craft some of these, it'd be pretty good. Does that give us pretty good smithing? Yeah, we need to level it up more then. So part of me wants to try and make a few more of these. So we're going to need some more wooden handles. Honestly, Orin, there's some wooden handles in there. Nice. I'm going to spend a little bit more time just crafting up some of these then. Oh man, the time is disappearing though. 18 days in already. I've got my 5 hide to go ahead and do that with the guys. I'm going to put away this one. Probably sell this second hatchet as well. It's not worth loads, but I think that's fine. Probably grab the other spear as well. We'll go and sell these. And then we're all good. Now for Orin, what I'll go ahead and do is get him... I'll get him just doing everything. Hopefully he'll do that. And then I've got him on storage of log leaf branch and all that. So then I can go ahead and do some stuff. So at least he's doing bits whilst we're away from home, right? Now we've got a load of planks. So I might quickly just chuck them in here and see what else we need. So we've got that. We're going to need a total of 2 wooden beams and 4 more planks, which is okay. I've got the planks here. We'll chuck those in. And then on the bench, we'll go ahead and set that as beams. So Orin can go ahead and do carpentry once he's picked this stuff up. I'm going to say do 4 beams, then do 2 lots of handles, then fill the rest with planks. And on Orin, whilst he's doing all that, I can set another task of basic carpenter afterwards. So he always does that. Hopefully this works and he'll do all of that work whilst I'm away from home. I'm just trying to find who I was supposed to give the hides to, but I'm going to start by selling up the weapons that we've got here. Oh, they're really not worth much, though. 189 to this guy, and the spear. Okay, that's not too bad. Have a little stick as well. We'll take the 468 coins for that. That's pretty cool. I don't know whether to take up some planks off them and just take them back with me, but it would make my life a lot quicker. But actually, he's going to be doing it anyway, so I don't think it matters too much. I've got your wonderful hides, if you would be so kind. Hopefully, if they've got some bandages again, I'm going to take them as well. I've bought the deer hides. Did we get... Oh, we did. So we've got Tracker's Boot recipe and Field-Worn Gambeson recipe. Ah, yes. It doesn't quite tell me how I make them, but that's pretty good. We've got a couple of recipes out of it. That turns out there's actually a couple of big things you can kill later on too. That is one quest. There's nothing more to do there. Ah, there's another one. Stop by the baker's stall. Smells are enough. There's a tavern in here, so hopefully we can get a couple of bandages. I think I probably need 2 total, maybe 3. Oh yeah, they got loads. So we're going to take all of these bandages. They're quite expensive, actually. Is this too much? Let's maybe take 4. We'll have to make do for now. And I'm going to heal myself. I'm actually going to need to use all 4. So us crafting something to heal with is the right play. Well, now we know we can get back home at least and crack on even further. We've got these 2 researches to do. It's really good, actually. This town is a straight shot up to my house, look. And I'm going to knock up these extra storages because we've got them all. This is really, really handy as well, once again. So 6 crates should do us for quite some time. And we'll kick off the wood beams now. I got those in. And that's enough for our tailor bench to finish off. I'm going to need to start sorting out my deer hides and things like that now. Mr. Lemon, pretty sure that's enough trees. So can you pick up logs, please? That is a lot of logs. So we're going to get these over. I'm just going to leave Orin crafting constantly once again because it's the only way we can do things quicker. So with the research that we've done, there should be some we can finish off in this. We will find out in just a second. So, yeah, look at all this. Holy crap. So we've got... you can see all of the different things. So we need to get on to be able to make, like, leather and things like that. So leather straps, reinforced cloth is here. So we need a way of getting normal cloth. One of our next ones is to go on to, rather than a basic craft table, we're going to replace it with a proper craft table. And I'm going to move it over this way. I'm going to use this rock as a thing. So 12 fiber, 8 planks, and basic craft table. Actually, we're not going to demolish that because there might be items in there. Yeah, there's loads. Right, now I can go ahead and demolish that one. And we are going to get in, yeah, that one craft table. So we're going to use some Watchman's Vigils. And we are going to make... I think I've got enough for a few. Then we'll move on to research. And this honestly is going to level us up quite a bit. I think we're nearly level 7 in smithing. How did the sword come out? 10.5 physical. They're not very good, the Watchman's Vigils. It did come out fine, though, as you can see. So that's pretty good. I don't know whether that means it sells for more at the blacksmith, but that is a start for sure. And that took smithing to level 7. So almost at the crafting of tier 2 items. Yeah, so as you can see, the fine one definitely comes out with slightly better stats. We got a common one on the second one. I've just found that we can hide the UI with H. Look at that. Yes. Get to a smithing, my man. Oh, I love it. The camp is coming together, man. It's cool. And the third one now, sorry, I'm going to be watching it for a little bit. It came out common, but had really good stats. So I don't know whether that fine... Yeah, the fine affects the value. So does the stats. And the final one, how did that... Oh, yes, fine as well. Amazing. So we've got 4 swords and an axe to sell when we feel like it. I'm going to come back over to the tailor bench because I want to see if there's anything else we can do at the moment. Right, I know what we need. And we need a tanning rack. So, let's put that over here. It makes sense to be next to this, I think. Awesome. Finish building. Let's do the tanning rack. I need 2 deer hides, so I'm going to go kill up a couple more. Kill, kill. Come on, that axe hits pretty hard at him for 21, so I should do this a little bit quicker. I remember we only need 2 deer hide. Obviously, I'm going to want to dry some anyway, so it's probably worth us hunting for a little while. I just carved up my last deer. I have done naughty on the deer population here and got myself quite the considerable amount of stuff, as you can see. This is really good. So we should have a good enough amount of leather for days, and it's been leveling my axes up and my my gathering, so I'm pretty happy. Alright, let's get this done. Then we should have enough planks to also get the proper crafting workbench up as well. And I've got Orin doing logs because he's run out of woodworking to do anyway, so that's good. Get you back on big business with the planks. I'm going to need quite a few of those. And then Mr. Lemon, we have a tanning rack. So deer hide, if we chuck this in, or in storage, but for right now it can all go into here. We, for quite some time, have ourselves some good leather. We got hide glue, hardened leather, which was from troll hide. We don't have that yet. Bear hide, moose hide, and boars. We're sticking with deers, so we're going to craft. I mean, it doesn't seem to be that long, but we are going to need a good bit of leather. Now, we can do that, but I do want my other guy to level that one up. So, in the meantime, we're going to go for the research. So, we've got 2 to do. We've got Tracker's Boots and Tracker and the Field-Worn Gambeson. So, we're going to hit those 2 up, which is 7 minutes or so. And you're going to finish off this. So that's 5. I swear we had some more planks. We do. We've got loads. Nice. And there's everything we need for that. And I'm going to dump the food probably in one of these chests as well, because Orin's going to need that also. Now, main big craft bench then. Is there anything new on here? So at the moment there isn't, I guess, because we're going to need to unlock things. But at least we have it now. So I'm going to keep a little bit of food on me. Probably put it in the backpack, actually. And then the rest of there's 20 meat in that one as well for Orin. Let's get this last bedroll done for the magic man. Okay, we need some leaves. Do we not have any leaves? Now we do. Let's get that finished. Oh, life is good. We've got 8 hide. So, Orin, onto the tailor bench. We're going to stick in this. We don't have cloth to do some of these, but I'm wondering... So, cloth is something we're going to have to buy. It does look like we can do trail guard leather breeches, though, because leather straps... So we'll knock up a little bit of those. It requires fuel, though. Okay, so we're also going to have to get even more coal. That's not a problem. It's kind of weird that you're using coal in there, but... Now, there are some hoods we can make. So hide glue, we can make 2 of these hoods, which is a good start. We're going to need those. Okay, gloves is the leather straps. So we can put those back in. We can get our hands on 2 leather tracker's gloves. Let's have a look, though. Shadowbound is dyed, isn't it? I know they're much better, but we're not going to do those. There's no other gloves. So as that's the best we can do at the moment, we're going to craft 2 lots of tracker's gloves, 1 pair each, because I don't think Orin's got any either. And then we need a couple of hoods, and we've got this dust sewn hood. We can make 1 at the moment. So we'll put 1 of those in as well. And this, obviously, he might make better pairs anyway, remember, because he's not even leveled up, but he is level 8 in tailoring. So as long as we can get him moving up in that, we'll be laughing. Now, second bed is done. Let's get Mr. Lemon Man back on the old research table. And that's my research done. So, probably should check in with Orin now. I wonder if that is done in here. The gambeson, I imagine, there it is, the field-worn gambeson. We need to buy some cloth, but they're worth a hell of a lot of money. So if I can figure out reinforced cloth, okay. So make reinforced cloth, then get field-worn gambesons would give us some really good stuff here. How are the gloves doing? Okay, pretty good. Gonna put a pair on each. And Orin, I know you're crafting that stuff, but it's time for you to get back to the carpenter now. And then Mr. Lemon, get your gloves on. So we need the hood. I could potentially, like I say, do it myself. We don't have everything for it, though. So we need to find a way of getting cloth. And I imagine it's going to come from maybe finishing quests or buying a recipe for cloth, because there are multiple things. So what else can we build? So going through sewing bench. Sewing bench, it's right there. That makes sense. So let's get, I don't want to go too far this way. Let's get a sewing bench off the back of this one. And that's everything. 12 branches, 4 planks, 8 fibers. So I'm going to see if we can make cloth inside of this bad, but it's all coming together, man. I can't believe I missed that. Okay, there it is. Cloth. No, cloth. Item to craft. So you got to make cloth strip, which we're making from fiber into cloth. So we're going to say 6 of those and then 4 cloth. Also going to queue up a couple of ropes because I did see the need for those as well. There's a couple of bits for building that require rope, and there's also with that. But there's our first bit of cloth coming in. You know, with that cloth, that means we can build proper tents. Ah, and this makes sense to have them, doesn't it? We've got to come up here. So that's 8 cloth each. That is pretty expensive. We're going to go for the 2 tents there, though. Now I'm going to go ahead and demolish the straw bedrolls. And up next, we're going to see what else we have then. So we got to finish this wall for definite. I wouldn't mind, though, going across this bit as well. So we are covered 2-way. It would just look the part. And then, can we do anything with these lights? I want to see. Do they just turn on? I don't know. When it goes dark, maybe. So let's just double check then. Crafting done. We've got the sewing bench. We've got that. Got the research, got tailoring, got smelting, got blacksmithing. We don't have the armor workbench. Now, it's quite expensive. We don't have the iron nails for it yet. And then we've got the basic cartridge. So this is the last one for crafting that we can do, which is great. And then it's going to be pure money. Now, I think, I don't know, it's calling it a trader chest because that must be for later on. But I'm just going to get a couple of these sturdy crates. And the sturdy crates this side are going to be for weapons that we build, I think. So hopefully I can get those done. Off the back of this, though, the lemon man did get a level up. So we're going to hit up strength 2.1 times now. Level 10, baby. And we're going to start smithing up a bit more because I'm hopefully going to fill up my inventory and we are going to get our booty out to sell. Now, all of you need to come out. I don't think I can fit everything. I'll leave the plates in there. But yeah, we are pretty much going to fill these crates with everything we craft. And I think we'll stick with a Skinner's Hue Axe now, but we're actually out of iron. Okay, how much have we got on us? Maybe we need to stand there smelting all that up. We'll take some coal. I don't think we've got any iron then. Yep, it's already in there. So we're going to chuck that in then and just make sure that iron ingots are crafted. Alrighty, the cloth is crafted. So I'm going to take this out and I'm also going to take the rope out. I'm going to see what we can do with this in the tailoring bench. So we're going to find what it is we want to kind of deal with. Firstly, we can get some decent hoods, I think. I want to see which one is the right play. Mainly hoods to start. I like this stitch leaf cowl. It looks pretty awesome. Get rid of that dust sown hue. We're going to need... so certain items require fuel, I think. But we're going to need to chuck in a bit more into this one as well. Now, for the field-worn gambeson, we need 4 reinforced cloth per one. So we'd actually need to craft 4 reinforced cloth somehow. So we'd need more leather. And the first axe is here. Fine axe, 21.8. It's better than ours. It's better than ours. Alrighty, so it's the evening of day 27. I've done loads of things like going off hunting. So absolutely smashed through that. We have an inventory full of axes and a sword. And I've got a couple of spare in here. Unfortunately, we need probably both to carry them, but I'm kind of stacking up goods. And just to let you know, level 11 on the old smithing now. So I'm going to take him and go. We've got our hoods on as well. We look pretty cool, actually. Get you by the fire where we can see him with his hood. And those lovely handlebars. And he's working with a hood in the background as well. Let's do this. So everything we do now is our own thing. So we're all good. Let's go sell these suckers. Let's see how much money we can make at the marketeer now. This person sells, see, Whisper Thorn recipe. So we need to probably get onto these. Hardening resin recipe. We definitely want to buy that. Wood hardening oil recipe as well. We're going to need both of those. And there's a bit of dyed cloth if we want to make the new things. But this is ideal. So yeah, Whisper Thorn recipe is like an insane sword, it seems. Is that one of them there? It is. Not a very good one, but... it is a one-handed sword, so we're going to put everything in. This is our first real bit of cash. It's not actually as good as I thought, but we're going to balance it out, and we're going to end up with 1,400. Actually, yeah, look, it gives you bonus weight. Let's take that as well. I can't quite balance it out, so we'll take the gold back out, then we balance. So we're still making 600, and we've got those 3 recipes. We've got a few more things back at home to sell, so this... well, I'm hoping this is the snowball effect. We've just got to keep it going like that, haven't we? Now, what I'll do is research these guys up, and then we'll see what it is to make this sword, and then we'll get our hands on a bunch of iron. There's the hardened resin recipe. It's like 4 minutes a recipe too, which is kind of crazy. And finally, Orion has got a level up. Oh, this is so good. So let's go perception, because this is going to get his gathering leveled up nice and quick. And when he gets to level 12, he'll be able to get even more leaves. So what I'm going to do is just go basically insane ham on cloth and twine and all that sort of stuff. So he can get his leveling up. Because his tailor's getting there, but I need it to be better. Wood hardening resin, let's not worry about that just yet. I'm really excited to see Whisper Thorn. Okay, so you need some of the oil. You need iron plate, 4 iron ingots, leather strap, and then just some of the oil. I reckon the oil's probably made at the crafting bench. Let's have a look. It is hardening resin. So this is where we're going to need dandelion and rosemary then. So we're going to spend some time probably looking for that. We know there's dandelion over here, so that's pretty awesome. Oh, it isn't. It's arnica. Probably should grab it anyway, though. We're going to need it, right? We'll come over to the craft bench and we'll crack on. How are you doing here? You're all done on your cloth as well. So we need... so hemp nettles in storage. We don't have that much of that anyway, so we'll put these in. I haven't got any rosemary, actually. We've got a good bit of stuff. I just need to go and get that other bit then. I think I can find some. So rosemary. Rosemary and dandelion is what we're after, nothing else. So I'm going to go and do that. And Orin, if you could just get back to the basic carpenter, that would be great whilst you're here. I wonder if rosemary's something we can buy from somewhere. Oh, this is pretty big, actually. You can get through. Dead City border gate discovered. Dead City doesn't sound fun, does it? I'm going to go check out this Dead City area. Let's see. Maybe this... Well, there's obviously going to be something bad. Let's see where we are on the map here. So, okay, we're quite far over. I don't know if anything's out here, if I'm honest. I can't see anything. Maybe this is... Have a look as we go through. This area might not be somewhere we can play in. Yeah, I'm going to have a look. I see what looks to be a castle in the distance. It quite literally is a dead city. Oh, no. I want to cheekily poke my head. Oh, there's skeletons walking around. Maybe you don't want to be going in there then. Well, come back. I'm stick to my job. I'm going to follow this road on all the way out. We've come quite far now, as you can see. No, there's a village. Nice. Okay, we're going to go say hello. Come this way. And a quest. Stonewood Hollow. Let's go say hello to the stranger then, see what you require. Would you like to join me on my journey? An intriguing offer. I could be persuaded, but first there's something I need. There lies an ancient parchment. Okay. Bring the strange man his parchments. What are you selling? Do you happen to have... Oh, patchwork junk. I'm hoping someone has some rosemary. Oh, now we're talking. Here's the weapons and proper heavy iron greaves. Yes. Oh, wow, they're expensive. There's one thing I haven't built is the armor bench, actually. But look, they have some wood hardening oil, so maybe we'll need to buy that. It's quite expensive, though. Iron Howl Great Axe. Repair kits. They have... Oh, okay, this is a proper smithy, then. So is this where we'd sell stuff? Well, very good to know. There is also another shop this way. Is that another quest giver, or is it the same one? I think he went in the building. This is just the tavern. You got any rosemary? Oh, they had leaves. I got excited then. What have they got? Shadowbound gloves. Bronze ingot recipe. I don't know where you get tin from. Otherwise, I'd take it. Smithing oil. We'll take that. Tracker's tunic. We'll take the bronze because it's only 25. So these are all bits that will help us, right? This reinforced cloth's not a bad buy either, but we can make it. Okay, anywhere else then? Any other traders? Let's go explore this way. Yes, there is. It's a mining one. Oh, wow. Okay, so these guys have got all the ores. They've got copper ore, copper sheet, hardened iron plate. What is that? Nitherium. There is actually more in the game than I thought already. I don't think there's anything for us, though. So we got those recipes, didn't we? Still no rosemary, so I'm not even going to be able to build any of the stuff that I want. But I can't keep going down that way because that's going to take us down to the problematic area. Oh, there's thyme here. Okay, I'll pick it up. Still no rosemary, but it's another one. So maybe I just need to be looking around. They're obviously more rare. I can't actually pick them up because we're quite full. So maybe I'll drop some of that hemp nettle in favor. Yeah, that's the other side of rather large bandit camp. So we don't want to be going there, but I'm still going to come this way and have a look then. Oh, there's boar. Maybe not that way. Oh, God. Don't see me. Thank you. I'll carry along this path just in case. Okay, can't go any further. At least I've found the edge, and now we can move along. Right, I'm going to go to each shop to see if we can find any over this way. I'll come back to that one because we've got to go through. Let's start with this tavern. Oh, there's a task here. I didn't see that. Deliver Garen's sealed letter to Vexen Tavern Keeper. Matter of urgency. That's good. Anyway, back to what I was trying to do. Aloe vera, yarrow, dandelion, and leaf. Ah, so there's the matter of urgency down at that one. That's quite far away, but I can do it. I think I found it. It says herbs, actually. A bundle of aromatic herb leaves with medicinal properties. Maybe not. There's the dyed cloth recipe, actually, though. This is good. Advanced bandage recipe as well. We'll take that. As long as it's cheap, which it is. It tells me if they're researched, which is nice. Repair kit, we'll take that. And we've got reinforced cloth already. We'll take them. That's 4 things to research from going around. That's not too bad. Oh, I'm going to struggle to find this rosemary, though. One more trader here before... I still can't go through the mountain pass either, so I have to go all the way back round. And this one has so much, but it's more like leather working and that sort of stuff. Common sage. Oh, I thought that was it then. I got excited. I think it was a good mission regardless. We'll just have to find a different area. So where we are is like yarrow, peppermint, and aloe vera. There's dandelion around, so that just seems to be the one, doesn't it? Which is fine. It's a pretty full chest of all of the herbs and stuff. Let's dump these into the research table. And then Orin, how are you doing? I think you're looking pretty good, aren't you? So we're going to move you away from this. I'm going to put Orin on research and we're going to go out once again. I'm determined to find this. There we go. Right. Orin's going to start that then. 5 recipes to do because we didn't finish the other one. And I'm going to spend some time going off once again to find it. We get ourselves a cheeky level up for running around. Level 11 now. We're getting into strength again. So 2.3 now. Just means we can level up our axes even more. Oh, I completely missed this place. Oh, they're bandits. But it says I can talk to them. I don't know if I want to mess with those. Now, this pack of wolves is huge, so I don't think we can come this way, but I really want to have a look around. Right. Also, another bandit camp. Oh, no, this says guard. This is something else. This isn't bandits, then. So, this is all the way down this way as well. Still can't find a way over because I can't get over that bridge. So, there has to be a way around or down or something. Shard drift. Doesn't look like any shop or anything here. Oh, there is. It goes all the way down here. Come on, have some rosemary for me. Let's say marketer. Oh, come on. Damn it, it's the same every time. There just isn't rosemary. Another shop down this way. Nice looking town. I can also see one at the bottom. That might be like, I don't know, fishing or something. Let's see. Librarian. Oh, wow. Hello. So the librarian has lots of recipes. Herbal dye. Hardened resin, reinforced cloth, repair kit. These are all ones we're doing. Yeah, lots of different gambersome ones. Wound gel. Cooling aloe-based salve reduces burn, bleed effects, and heals steadily. That's quite good because we get loads of aloe, so we'll grab that one. Ooh, look at that helm. Not what I want, though. Anything else? This game is super addictive, by the way. Like, insanely addictive. Honestly, we're done in this village. There is nothing to show at the moment, so I'm going to continue my search for rosemary. It's got to be done, man. I'm determined to craft some better kit. Oh yeah, and on the way, we'll do this quest as well. I'm just having a look around all of this. I mean, there's huge searching happening with the Lemon Man himself. And then it's going to be on to the mining and all that sort of stuff. There's still so much for me to do. There's a lot of grind left to sort. And the quest is in here. I think the matter of urgency is to talk to this guy or this. Yeah, Nahan. I've brought you this special message. What nonsense is this? Let me see. Ah, yes, I understand now. This is Garen's work, and you are merely the latest poor fool to be caught in his little scheme. I knew there was something fishy going on. Whatever. Did we get this recipe here? Road Warden leather jerkin. Because the other one's a small tent. A recipe for a small tent that can be placed in your camp. I think I've already got that. Did we sell that one? Hold on a second. Oh no, it's different. And before we try and find some rosemary again, I'm just going to give it a little bit of time. I am going to go and, well, pretty much mine to my heart's content. So I'm going to need one of those bad boys. Okay, pickaxe in hand then. We've got obviously the coal. So I'm going to go and do pretty much all of the iron as I can find out this way for quite some time. Now, these Road Warden leather jerkins are quite easy to make. So we've got the fuel. I'm going to have to take it out and put it back in. But I'm going to craft 2 of those up because I think they might be better. And I just want to level him up anyway. That uses all our leather. So we're also going to have to go on a hunt. So Orin is working on these guys for quite some time. It says they're worth 1,000 each, which is awesome. So our riches will commence between these 2. And onto a big smelt. So I think this should be pretty much everything that we need to concern ourselves with for quite some time. This will be enough to make a fair bit of cash. So I'm going to continue on with obviously hunting with Orin. He's going to not going to come back until his inventory's full pretty much of all of those goodies. And yeah, we're going to obviously need to refuel, but I'll leave Lemon Man on this to just level up smithing anyways. Almost level 12. This might be where I switch to going out. So what I can do is get all this deer hide in. That's not bad, to be fair. That's going to bring in a little bit of leather. And honestly, we're going to craft. That's another 6 pieces. So we can do it 6 times. He's got food, so he can continue on. I think I need that to come out and get sold, but I've got to do it together. Everything in hand. Where do we want to go? Obviously, let's have a quick look at our quest list as well. Can't do any of these. 10 ears from bandits you kill is very odd. I'm going to head up towards, I think it's like Pebble Wharf. Orin is leveled up again, which is pretty awesome. I don't know whether to... Yeah, we'll keep going perception. You're doing good. I was going to put a point in agility, but I'm going to keep him going because the crafting should increase. Hello, we've got some stuff for you. Although, I feel like if I sold to the other one, he might be worth more money. Yeah, he's got lots of coin. Look at all his stuff, man. So, like I said, I could just buy some of the resin. I'm desperate to actually get it myself, though. I think he had actual armor that we want. Oh, he has different sword recipes as well. Cutlass. They're the two-handers. Bone King's longsword. Look at the physical damage on some of these. He only has gambesons, to be honest. You're not the one that I wanted then. You've got the weapons, haven't you? You're the one that I can sell to, though. So, 1,423. Look at that. Stacking up some cash. Officially 2,534. Ooh, I just found a couple of random cabins. I hope I'm not walking into something, so I definitely haven't looked all over the map, have I? Where am I? Okay, this is different. So I seem to have found something else. What do we have then? I don't know if anyone's in here, but we'll go have a look. Nope. Anything we can search? Well, mainly, is there any rosemary? That'd be fantastic. Some more iron ore. Ah, it's funny. I thought I'd searched everywhere. I was wrong. Bit of a homestead over here. Can I go in? No one in it yet, is there? No. Now, I've been crafting like crazy with Orin, by the way. I just want to show you, it's going up though. So the more he crafts, the quicker he seems to level up, and I get loads of levels. His tailoring is almost level 20, which is insane. So he's starting to do a few things. I'm just showing you. I'm starting to do some of these crooked. Look at this. Excellent. It's classed as excellent. Well done, you. So yeah, he gets like a sneak multiplier on this. I don't attack 1.28%. It's actually almost better than this one. So we can start making some money. They're really cheap to make. Well, no, we'll come home and get back to it then. There's not too much to do. We may as well mine up some coal whilst you're here, and then I'm going to work with Orin. 38 days in, though, the sunrise of it. We're doing pretty well, I think. We got loads of stuff. Look at these excellent Stitchworth hoods as well. And they come with better defense. No, the sneak, dodge, and attack speed are better. So I wonder if putting one of these on is the right play. That one especially. Worth a lot more money, though. Those Trail Guard leather breeches are way better than our Warden's pants, though, at least. So we'll get those on. And that means he's got some pretty good stats. So maybe we move on to these Trail Guard ones. What were they, then? More leather. So I might get both these guys to do a bit of hunting. Armor workbench is going to also go this way. And I'm going to put this in there. And that's what the iron nails are for. Now, Orin, if you could kindly come with me, we're going to head to the shop. Let's go make some coin. Now, I can't remember which one's which here. This wasn't a shop before. Let's come in here. Don't recall this one being the shop. What have you got then? This looks different. Sapphire trade attire. So we don't have anything that colors, requires dyed stuff. Border guard chest recipe, warden's chest. We don't need. Tracker's tunic. That's pretty much it. So we're going to work on selling. Now, I'm wondering if I could go between selling and buying up the leather. I'm not too sure. Now, this is still worth 1,080. That's awesome. So we're going to make quite a bit here of this sale, which is going to be amazing. 2,100. So what I'm going to do is take the 3-hide glue, and that's going to pay back in dividends anyway. Just double check if there's any of these that we want. Don't think so. I'll check with the other shop as well then. So, and then thick leather is quite expensive, but it would save us having to hunt. At the same time, I want to level up, so we need to do that ourselves. We'll just take the cash and the hide glue. That's 1,800. That's not bad. And we're off out again. I've got a place I want to go. So the main area I'm going to look for rosemary. I have been asking about, and I'm told this little section inside of here is where you can get it. Now, we can't go through the mountain pass unless I take both with me and we attempt to kill these bandits again. But in the meantime, because we do want to get through there, because that'll make our life a lot easier. Maybe we do that. Yeah, let's put everything away. I kind of want to bring them with me, though. I can just sell them. Yeah, let's bring them with me. I might even be able to carry some of this. I'm going to let him finish one of these because we can obviously upgrade one. I'm going to make sure that this is still going. Need to craft more. I've got to click blink and craft on this. Oh, no. We'll let him finish off this field war Gambison, just in case this gives us good stats. Yeah, I'll take that one off so we're good. That one can be sold for a fair bit as well. Right, here we go. Give me the gold roll. Come on, Oren. Excellent. Yes, look at the stats on that bad boy. That's huge. So we're going to move you off now. You can finish off those another time. Your crafting is excellent. I applaud you. You're going to come and grab that. Bam. So that's some pretty good stats we should be rocking with now. So fighting shouldn't be too bad. Now, Orin, let's just double check you. You're looking pretty good, aren't you? You got the spear. That's good. And Lemon Easter, you're going to carry all the cash. So we've almost got 2 stacks of cash, which is pretty awesome. Orin, before we head off, could you please go ahead? Well, firstly, we'll eat that meat. And you're going to bring along these 2. Right, here we go then, just coming up on it. I was having a quick look again, like, because I can't help myself. There's the wolves. That was it. I knew they were close by. I just wasn't sure. There's also something we could probably kill, but... Oh, let me guess, they're not here anymore. Oh, they've moved on. That's okay then. At least I can get down here without any drama. If all along it's down this way, that could be it right there. I didn't actually look. Oh my god, there's one here. No, there is one here. Slow it down. Let's have a... Oh, we killed him. Nice. So it did work. I need to take the ears. So disgusting. Take the ear. So what do you have? Watchman's vest. This is a way of making some coin, isn't it? All right, Lord Lemon, you heal yourself. We don't need the torch, but trousers. Can I fit any of this down here? Because for some reason... we killed him, no problem anyway. We're obviously hitting a lot harder, aren't we? No weapon, though. Orin, can I... use you? Have you got any room? So Orin's got a bit of room. We're going to take all of this. But we just made some good money, I think, by taking these guards out. Although they're not... The border guard boots, are they better than mine? 1825. I'm just going by the value. I think they're exactly the same. Now, are they better than mine, though? I think those boots are better than what I've got. So with the Lemon Easter, we're going to grab those. Hook Fang Logger. What is that? Can't pick up those, so let's drop those a second. I'm just trying to get this sorted. Min-max in me boots. There we go. So 4 and then defense resist 5. Dodge multiplier and attack speed goes down, but we get block chance and reduction. So we're going to grab those. We'll sell these ones on. And then the crooked wool cap. Can I fit it? I can if I jig things about. We stick some money in there. But there's a Hook Fang Logger. I have no idea what that is. It is an axe. Oh my god. A rough woodman's axe reforged with vicious hook to yank aside shields before killing. Physical damage 30. No armor pen though. We'll keep it. Problem is I'm now left with lots of things missing. Can I pick up any of this? I've got room for everything. I've moved them all about. I'm going to go buy a bag for Orin as well. But I'm pretty sure we've got everything. And that was a nice kill. That's a good way of making money. So that shows me then, if we get our hands on some bandages, we should be able to quite easily take out bandits. Now, the other one is down here, I think, so we might be able to kill it. But the main thing we came for was obviously those goodies. So I'm going to just try it because they need to be around here. Please. I'm ready to craft the next items. Rosemary. Yes. Oh, now we know where it is. That's good. Right, we're going to have to go sell first then. Let's do that. Then we'll come back for the rosemary. That's absolutely fine. And the bandit is still here, so we should be able to draw him out then. So they didn't kill him. He just stood here, which is fine. I don't want to fight in the town, so I'm just going to make him come this way. Come on, bandit. Now he's following him. Trying to assassinate him. Going for the assassination is Orin. 7% chance or whatever it was. Let's go. Didn't work. Go, go, go. And you, Orin. Hit him. Both of you. Whack him. It should be a kill pretty quickly. Yeah, our attack speed and stuff is so much better. Look at this. So much nicer with this armor. So our biggest case is going to be bandages then. They're still okay health-wise. There we are. Let's see. Now, the problem is carrying all of this. Orin, you get this bandage. They don't really have good stuff. The only thing, the Watchman's Vest is worth a bit of cash. Right, might have to come back for this stuff. I will be able to grab the ear at least. We need 10 of those. It is absolutely gross. Oh, I'm so happy we found that rosemary because I'm going to start making those swords. In we go. Now I'm going to have to do this a bit weirdly because I think you can trade. There's a tab where you can flick there, switch between characters. So we're going to Sell absolutely everything. You know what? Quite a bit of coin, actually. Not bad. Now, I am going to take one bag for him so we can carry more loot. And probably take 5 bandages. And then we'll balance the rest. A nice bit of coin. Oh, there's potions there. They're way cheaper as well. Have your bandages back. We'll take the potions. They heal 30. And all of them are worth 100. So, right, we're going to confirm that from Orin. I'm going to put the bag on for a start. We'll move this stuff down. Amazing. So, switch character and let's sell. Sell, sell, sell. I've got to keep this axe though, I think. It makes sense. It looks like it's an important one. Alright, job done. We got stacks of cash. I'm going to keep that one in. We'll deal with the bandages and stuff. We're just going to heal up a second. And we've got some stuff that we dropped because he didn't have enough money for it. I don't know why there's a repair kit recipe on the floor, but there is. So we'll take it. What is that? Oh, that's my stuff there. I was wondering why all that was on the floor. Right, we'll go back and sell this out. I backed out beforehand, so it disappeared. Doesn't have enough cash, though. I'll have to sell this field gambeson to someone else. All right, we're pretty much healed up. We've eaten as well, so we're all good. Let's move on. Let's sell this last gambeson before we have to go. He ran out of cash in there, so we're going to have to go up to the top shop. And then we'll get our booties home and work on what else we can do to make money, because we're really getting there now. I think I'm getting close to 10k, which is great. So we need to make a decision. Border guard helmet or warden's helmet. I think border guard is slightly better, so we're going to go with border guard helmet. We're going to balance it and make quite a lot of cash again. Do we want to go away with some leather and stuff? Thick leather or normal leather? And I'm thinking about drawing out some bandits genuinely and fighting them. So I'm going to balance out the bits here. Let's go. But quite a lot to do here because we've actually got, well, loads of cash actually. Not forgetting to go pick up that one item off these and get our rosemary in. Oh, I'm so excited now. And I've just seen the axes on the floor. That was their axe, wasn't it? There's a hook fang logger there again. So I can sell these. Let's get my rosemary. We do have space. I think Orin's got space for it. The lemon eye star doesn't have that much room. He's carrying a fair bit. Yes, here we go. Rosemary, although I need Lord Lemon to pick it up because he gets more. So you grab that watchman's vest. Lemon man, you pick up the rosemary because you have a chance to pick up 2 at a time, which he did. There we go. So we don't have loads, but we have enough to start our craft. So each day or so, we're going to have to come back here when it's grown and go from there. Ah, we're finally there. We're at the crafting thingy. It's funny because it's actually the smithing oil that we need. We've got everything we've got anyway. So as we've got 6, we're going to hit up a total of 6 of those smithing oils for you. I'll level up your crafting a bit. I've got to get the research on as well. And before we do anything else, we'll put these in. So border guard helmet, repair kit. And we'll chuck in the leather into the tailor workbench. And we've got so much work to do. I'm so happy to see quite a bit of cash now, which makes me really excited though. Oh, these are advanced bandages. When did I get those? That adds defense. Defense resist. Look at all this. This is amazing. So simple bandage heals, but we've got advanced bandage that actually gives you extra stats. All right, there we go. We got enough for our first Whisper Thorn. I'm going to leave Lord Lemon on that. Now, for the next few days, we're going to be doing some back and forth. So it's going to be constant craft and all that sort of stuff. And I'm going to see how much money I come back with. I want to fill a crate before I bring you back in. Right, you'll see we're in the evening of day 44. Now, I've got everything to finish off this armor bench. I've been back and forth once or twice and brought a little bit more rosemary, done some crafting, still leveling it all up, you know, just smashing it out. But we're about to hit this lovely thing. We're starting to really look the part. But yeah, we'll get this armor bench up and this genuinely will, well, I'm hoping give us something good. We're going to be able to build those helmets off the back of this, aren't we? So we'll see. There we go. Border guard helmet. So really we need to check on what's required. Oath. So there's me getting that border guard helmet. There's no point. Look at this. Whisperborn chest. There's quite a bit we're going to need from this. But this oathbound horned helm is the one. So that is quite considerable. I'm going to see if I can get my hands on all of that to craft one. Oh, we need leather straps, hardened leather, and hardened iron plates. And I've got my smithing oil for you there. So I can get that. Hardened leather is probably something we'll want to buy. Hardened iron plate is 1 smithing oil and 2 iron ingots. So I can hit up some hardened iron plate. No problem. There's a lot of graph we need to do though. I just want to show you my chest real quick. Look at this gold. So the plan is, the aim, the goal is to fill this chest of gold anyway. Right, I know where we can get this. So the hardened iron plate we can make ourselves. So I can take, hold on, headpiece. We need smithing oil. That's fine. I need the hardened iron plate, hardened leather. So both of those can be bought. So let's take some items with me, and we'll take a bit of cash as well. Got to spend cash to make cash, right? And I'll leave Orin kind of just working his way through all of this anyway. We're just smashing out cloth strip with the fiber as well. He's got items on him though, in all fairness. So I'm just going to drop these, and I'll use the lemon Easter to come and deal with that. And I'll keep flicking back to him once we're there as well. And I have another look for the rosemary once again, because we're going to need it, but we'll go and make some money. Now we're going to start over at this town, because actually it turns out there's some pretty good stuff in the one nearby. So I know that they've got the reinforced leathers and stuff. I just need to double check which ones are which. That's thick leather. There's the hardened leather that we need. Was it 6 pieces of that though? We can at least make a bit of cash on this one. There's no hardened plate here. It's not thick leather. It was hardened, wasn't it? That's a good start though. That's some pretty good cash. And then just going to double check in this one. Not convinced this is the one. Normal leather. So in order to get the plates that we need, I think we need to go across. So just open the map. We need to get our booty down. It might have to go all the way to this one. I'm going to check across in this town though anyway. There is this lumberjack here too, so we will quickly check. Not convinced they'll have it, but I'll take the hardened leather from this town as well. I'm going to have to go to the mining town, but that's okay. We'll take the hardened stuff. All right, here we go. Back over at the mining town now. Let's see. No, you've got reinforced cloth. That's not something we need. Cloth's really easy to get. Here's the blacksmith. Perfect. So you have the hardened iron plate. There's only 3 of them, so I don't know if that's any good. He also has these sorts of things. The iron greaves, heavy iron greaves, oath-bound chest guard recipe, and the leg plates. Well, the leg plate's really not that good. Gloves, on the other hand, pretty damn good. So we could get those. Because the chest piece here, I think our gambeson is good enough. However, I do like those shoes just because they hold its weight, but their physical defense isn't great. So gloves are fine. Smithing oil and wood hardening oil. I'll take the smithing oil. Thank you very much. Pleasure doing business with you, sir. Now, I think our course of action should be, right, craft these 2 helmets. Then, I think we might be able to start. We'll take our healing items. You see this bandit camp here. Kill all the bandits. That means we can get these guys. We've got to bring ears to those, but this will do the 2 quests for these. There's also the trade documents from this bandit camp, but this one's huge. Whereas this one doesn't look as big, and we might then be able to start using the orange shop, which honestly might be really, really handy. You don't know what they have yet. That's the plan. We're doing pretty well here. So with this stuff, then let's come on into the armor workbench. Let's stuff pretty much all this in. Hopefully I got the right leather. Well, I did, but I've only got enough for... How much is the helmet? Wow, only enough for 1 helmet. So that will have to do then. We are going to hit craft on this. 20 minutes. This is going to give us a good level then, surely. Maybe I should wait on this then. Honestly, try and get our smithing up even better, so it's a good one. That's actually really sensible. So I'm going to leave you smashing out some of the smithing, getting that one up. So for context, guys, we're at halfway through to level 14, so we want that coming in good. Oren's still working hard over here. We've managed to, whilst away, get up to 20 cloth. And here we go. We're hitting some excellent ones. We've got a fine one and an excellent one. So excellent will go on. That gives us even better multiplier here. Remember, each one is going to increase the attack speed quite considerably. Obviously, the Lemon Easter is going to have his helmet on once he's leveled up a bit more, so we're not going to need this Stitch Leaf Cowl. Right, he's smithing level 14. Now, I've switched Orin Now, he's made 5 of these stitch leaf cows. The one we've got in is even better, so we've done quite well with that. I'm switching him to tracker's gloves now, so we can get a better pair of each as well, because I am going to go and fight some bandits, I think. What I'm going to do before I hit the helmet up is actually go to town on getting in. What's the hardened iron plate? I can actually make them myself. I wonder how much that would give us. How much smithing oil did I put in the armor workbench? We only... How much do we need? We only need 1 of those, so let's stick that in and start making the reinforced, and then we can probably buy what we need anyway. We'll craft maybe 3 hardened iron plates, because that's going to help us as well. Honestly, the only other one is Whisperthorn, but I don't want to spend on it. It's cheap enough to make, but actually I could level it up with some Watchman's Vigils. And they make okay money, so let's queue up 4 of those as well and get that moving. Right, I've rebuilt the basic crafting table because that's actually where the bandages get done. And look at this. This is where our yarrow comes in. So the advanced bandage is 50 HP. That's really good. A wound gel is even better. That gives 30. So we are going to spend some time crafting up these guys. And we have everything we need for these as well, which is pretty damn awesome. So we'll have everything we need to go and scrap. I'll kill 1, heal up, kill another. I'm going to do it nice and slow. And there we go. We've got 3 wound gels each, which is almost 100% HP. So we're going to take these guys out. I know it's the night time. We're going to be going into day 50, but I'm going to go sell first. Then we're hitting bandits. And I'm just going to come to the closest town. All right, let's go trade it with the marketeer now. So they're not going to have too much for us, I don't think, in the way of money, but... no hardened leather either, but they do have the reinforced cloth that we can come back to every time over here. Pretty sure I'm going to be able to sell all of this though, which is nice. There's nearly another 3,000 we're making off his alone. Oh my god, we're making so much money. And he's got nothing left, so and these are worth quite a bit, so we're going to need to move forward with these. And we'll go into here. The 2068, we have more hardened leather, but there's only 2 pieces, so it's not enough to do what we need. I'm going to balance this out. 2068 gold. Is there a reason why? 2140. Okay, now the money's been made, we're going to head up and see if we can start poking at this bandit camp now. There's one thing we got to be careful of, and that is going to be the bears and wolves. So I'm pretty sure the wolves will rip us apart if we're not careful. Actually, now that I think about it, there's this little path close by. They're not part of the quest, but we can gather ears anyway. They are nice and close, so I'm going to check out that one first. Yeah, it's a small camp. This is a good choice. Very, very small camp. And I think I should be able to bait 1 at a time, and I'm hoping there's a little bit. There's a crate or 2 loot-wise as well, so I'm just going to come this way. I can see quite a few, but we just need to bait 1. That's it. Come this way. I'll get you away from everyone else. They don't look like they got much on them. Let's go. See how hard we... Yeah, he doesn't hit hard at all. Perfect. So we're going to smash this guy a new one. Come on, guys. You got to hit harder than that. Remember, we've got our heals as well, so I'm in a good spot, I think. Well, he says. I don't know. That's it, guys. Well done. Firstly, we'll take the ear. They've got tracker's trousers, which are way better, actually. That's what I need in my life right now. So I will be putting those on. And I'm going to take the things that are worth money. So for now, to be fair, I'll grab everything for now. Was there a weapon on the ground? Watchman's Vigil. Orin, go check that out because it might be alright. Cool. So we aren't going to heal up yet. I'm going to save it. I'm going to bait another one. Remember, we need 10 ears. So I only need 1 guy to see me. Good. Let's go again, guys. So the slaughter shall begin. He looks like he's got some kind of cutlass. We should be able to do pretty good damage on this. And checking, stat-wise, we should be going it pretty well. So the spear, I think they have to kill something, though. Is it every hit? I think they have to kill something. And he is down. Orange, want to loot him then? We're pretty hungry now, aren't we? Nice little bandage. We'll heal up with that. I'll grab the ear. There we go. Yeah, River Song. Oh, hello. What's going on here? He's got back up. Of course he did. He was knocked out. So he had that cutlass, didn't he? What else is Warden Boots? They're rubbish. Take the patch weave. But those... There's a lot more physical defense on those trousers, so we'll take those. And that's 4 ears. Very nice. Now, not forgetting the Riversong Cutlass. I don't think I have enough heals, actually. I was thinking 100 HP, look, like an idiot. So, if we switch to this Cutlass, there's a critical and armor pen. But the spear has actually the dodge multiplier, so we'll keep that. I need food. Oh, there's a wolf over there as well. Right, we're going to have to go back through the way we came, so we don't get caught by that. Still going to take some doing. So I see 4 more. These look a little bit stronger as well. So I don't think I've got enough heals to take them out. You know what? I'm not going to fight anymore. I'm going to go back. So I think what we'll do is get these new helmets. And once the well, at least one of the helmets. And then we'll think about going back. And I might go and kill some more deer. I'm back and I'm going ham on the cloth strips, and with the lesson learned there, what we're doing is just getting we're getting wound gel and advanced bandages, loads of them, especially the advanced bandages because they're 50 HP at a time and they only take yarrow, which we've got loads of, and cloth strip. So we are day 52, by the way. I'm just coming in because there's something I need to show you. Things work now in the building and there's this new wooden wall. I haven't tried this yet, but I'm going to place it in and we are going to get it. So this is logs and rope. So we're going to need some kind of setup for these. And I need to decide. I definitely don't want to do that. But we're going to slowly put in these and see how they look. So we're going to be able to wall off our own settlement. Now, just being grinding the stuff out. Now, they're getting pretty hungry because I'm trying to mine out a load more coal again and get all the crafting done. So we've done a whole bunch of bandages and there's loads in the bench as well, but we're still gearing up to take out the rest of these, and I'm going to go collect a load of logs. We have decided to go up to 12 crates, and I just want to show you my healing. I have been hard at work. Day 54. I've put in a couple of wood walls. They do take 4 planks each and 2 ropes. I've crafted a bunch up. Now, we've been going pretty crazy on healing. So as you can see, we've got loads of these advanced bandages that heal for 50 each time. We've got some wound gels. So I'm basically gearing up to go and fight. But I also need that helmet, and I'm making sure that we just dump everything in. And all this time, there is a sort button up here on the chests as well that I didn't realize. So we need 6 more ears. So that's looking good. I'm going to go and get some food. And then we're going to kick off and go back whilst Orin continues to craft the bandages, and all along leveling up quite considerably as well. All right, let's get the rest of this armor done then. So we've got 13 minutes to do it, and we're not actually near doing the rest. Remember, we needed that hardened leather. We're not going to have that, but I'm going to go with at least the 1 helmet, and I'm hoping he crafts a decent one. So we'll be good. And then what we're going to do, hardened leather, you can only get by killing a troll. And I still haven't found the troll. I know that they exist in the game, but are really tough. But we might have to go looking for them soon. I'm already 54 days in, man. The game is super addictive. Oh, I just noticed the legs that we got for Lord Lemon. Look, Smith plus 1.6. Does that mean 1.6 level? They're actually pretty good, those are. Obviously, the dodge and attack speed aren't great, but that is awesome with the Smith plus 1.6. I don't know whether that, like, again, classes a level or not, but we're about to finish, so let's see what stats we roll. Boom. Common. Okay, it could be worse. It's better than what we've got on. We lose attack speed and dodge multiplier, but we do gain physical defense and resist. And we get to look pretty cool, so that's something we're going to sell as well. Let's get this bad boy on and let's check it out. We are good to rock and roll. Do we look the part with this on? Yes, we do. That is awesome. We look great. We actually do. Yes, right. I think I'm ready. So we're going to go with just the 1. I haven't got enough to craft the 2nd yet. We'll keep buying. I've continued crafting bits here. We're just making up some more gloves to try and make some money, but it is time. So we're going to get them both. They've got enough food. They've got their bandages. That's the main thing. Let's drop off this cowl. And let's see what you've got here. So you're bandaged up. You've got some of those. Let's do this thing. Now, this crate's getting pretty damn full as well. But we have all the room. So that chest's full for selling as well, other than the pickaxe. So we're going to make some money there too, which is awesome. Hopefully, the bandits haven't replenished back at that spot. The boys are off. Look at them go. You can already see, right? We've had 2 updates already in the first week. So I'm excited, and honestly, you can kind of see the potential the game has, can't you? These guys look awesome. I wouldn't want to fight them. Again, the goal is still to make a crate full of gold. That has been the plan all along. So we'll continue that on once we've taken out these. But I do want to unlock that shop by taking the bandit ears. Yeah, I only count 4 more, so this should be fine. Remember, we want to pull one in at a time, and hopefully we can pull some loot from them. I might go up the side here and do this one first. We'll go around, because these look tougher. So we should be able to get at least one of these to come over. They look a bit weaker. Come on, Mr. Bandit. You can see me. That's it. Come this way. Right, we're going to stand up here then, have a bit of a scrap. Oh, no, he's backed off. Let's redo that. I don't want to be too close to fight, so I got to bring him over. Oh, don't do it. He's backing off. They've changed them. We might need to fight him just here then. I'll do it in this gap here. All right, let's see how we get on. A couple of good hits to start. Wow, very good hits. Nice. You should go down pretty quickly then. Oh, no. Oh, my God, there's more. Where did you guys come from? We can't fight. Oh, we can fight all of you. As long as we kill one at a time. Right, let's see. If we have to run, we have to run. There is only 2 of us, though. Oh my God, there's 3. Run. Both of you run. You have to run away. This isn't good. Oh my God, all of them pulled. I didn't quite see this many in there, so we might have to run them towards one of the camps. Right, a camp's over here. I should be able to draw them away, at least. I hope. This didn't go to plan. Wouldn't be so bad if we had more numbers, but we don't. Now, I think this just stops them here. I'm not sure. Get inside, guys. Ah, they're fighting. Beautiful. I should be able to loot them for some bandit ears after. Should I join in? Maybe. Maybe we should go hit one of the bandits too. We're going to level up from it, aren't we? So this makes sense. Let's go help them. We will reap the rewards of the of the loot. So it's not too bad. Let's go. Okay. Good job. Right, let's start with some of the looting then. That's one way to do it then, isn't it? Bait them in. There's some swords lying about. Some watchman's vigils. Like I say, we are going to take most things if they're good. See, that is Smith +2, so they're pretty good. Anything that's worth cash, we will be taking. Which is honestly... What am I doing? Wrong storage. What's this? A dockhand vest. That's new. He's got a bandage too. We may as well use that. We've actually got some way better trousers here. So this one gives us extra defense every time. This is amazing. I can't fit a lot of stuff in, unfortunately, but there's money to be had. Now, if I can get these ears, I just need one more. I should be able to sell to... No, yeah, one more after this, look. Which kind of sucks. So yeah, we're 1 ear short. There's 2 more bandits up top. Did I get you as well? I did, but you've got some gear, so we'll take that. But we are going to need to go sell real quick. And I can't sell to anyone other than down low. Got a Hookwatch Glogger Spear as well. I need to check if that one is better than Orin's Spear. So let's start with that. And he should be able to carry that on his main weapon slot anyway. Okay, stats are the same. That's fine. You got room for anything else? What about that Watchman's Vigil, guys? That'll do nicely. Let's go sell up. 1 more ear, like I say, and we are good. What I will say is I haven't even used the heals yet. It's evident that we can take a bit more of a beating. So I should be able to fight the other guys without too much trouble. The Lumberjack's the closest. We'll hopefully just sell to him. Should have a bit of cash. He's only got 2,400, so we'll make sure we can sell enough for that. 2,400, we said. Boom. Take all his cash then. 2,300 made. So each 2,500 is a stack, so you can kind of see how much we're going to have to sell in order to get to the full chest. Perfect. That's another 3,000 from you as well. We sold everything, so I think well, got to move on. Ah, oh, so close, man. Those bodies did disappear. There's 1 Hookwatch Glogger. I forgot to sell that one, actually. We got 2 spears on Orin. That's okay. And the daily sale now, hopefully the army themselves, those forces have quite a bit of cash because that's so much closer for selling every day as well. And then we're really going to get our craft on after this. So I see just the main 2 big boys now. We have potions to obviously knock up. I don't know how tough they are, so we'll obviously run away if it's really bad. I'm hoping they see me out here, though. We need them to be kind of... Let's see. If I can back up a tiny bit, we might just get this one guy pulled in to start. Perfect. Let's go. Good start, actually. I don't know if he's very tough. He's only got... Oh, he's got a mace. Yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye on it. Like I say, I can do this. And we'll be able to just drink the potion real quick. To kind of out-heal. And then do the same with the lemon man. And just keep a close eye on him. I can pause as well, worst case. Need you to hit 1 foot. That's 1 down. Yeah, nice easy win here. He's got a pretty big axe. I'm hoping it's something that's... Oh, he's injured. Sorry, he's going to get back up. But everything is just so much stronger now. Look at this. Get them, boys. Nice hits. See if we can quickly drink another potion or two. These potions are amazing. And he is down. So let's go finish that one off. I think you can loot them before they get back up. What has he got? Dawnbreaker Morning Star. 34 damage. That's nice. We'll take that. Just strip him off. So if he gets back up, he's got no weapons. And there's the ear. Beautiful. I don't need anything else. We'll leave you stripped off. Orange, you want to come and grab this guy? Because I don't necessarily need the ears anymore. What did he have? Oh, we'll get his weapon in a minute. It's because he's not quite dead that his weapon wasn't dropped. They're worth cash, but they're... Oh, these boots don't look too bad. Border guard boots. 4 defense, 5 defense. Block is better. 4, 5, 1, and 3. They're the same, so we can sell those. The quality isn't great. And Orin, you can heal with his bandage as well. Right, there's some chests in here as well, so you are able to obviously loot them. It says impossible. Can we not get... Oh, we need a lockpick. This lock is too difficult to open. Sturdy crate. Impossible. Impossible. Oh, no. I'll have to come back with some lockpicks. There's a chest here, but I don't think you can whack them open then. I'll go speak to the merchant, see if I can figure out who I'm supposed to speak to. I've completely forgot. Oh, I can trade with them now. So it must be because I've... Oh, my God. Look at this. Yeah, so they have quite a bit of cash then. Anything good? Ooh, wow. Look at that critical chance. 7.13 times. 28 damage as well. What about the spears then? 42.3 on that spear. Okay, I got stuff to sell if you want to buy it. I got 10 ears as well. That's literally all of the money again though. Crazy stuff, man. Boom. Coming away with like 5 stacks off today's work. Initiate robes. Their chest pieces are pretty good as well. That's great that we can now trade with them though. I don't know who I give the ears into. Doesn't have that much cash, so we'll sell some stuff. Pretty much taken all the cash from him. So we've got a couple of spears left. And I may as well sell that ear. Seller's not buying these products. Alright. Alright, we'll go off and sell the rest of these last bits then. That's really good that we can do that. I think it's the other person. I am tempted to carry on fighting though. Got to be careful of those bears. Actually, we can't go that way. I'm just going to open the map. So up there is the other bandits they want. So by the farmyard. It might have been through this road. So I'm going to come down this way just to avoid these bears. And we're going to go into this bit. Either way, though, us taking that bandit camp out earned the respect for us to sell at the Oris camp, baby. Yeah, it could have been Mara here. What's Mara? No, she wants to kill the bandits. So Cassian was something else. I'm pretty sure it was in that camp. All right, let's go up to this camp then. Let's see. We'll kind of suss out how many there are. I could run them back down, worst case scenario, like we did before. If I remember correctly, though, there was wolves around this part. Here it is. I do count, and if they pull a few away, we'll need to be super careful, but I'm going to give it a go then. Managed to pull one away. Let's see how we get on. We still have heals, so it should be okay. To at least fight for a bit anyway. And we have managed to just pull one away, which is awesome. Yep, dead already. Good job. Yeah, hardly doing any damage to us now. What have you got then? More money. They're dropping enough heals for us to just take them to the cleaners each time, actually, which is nice. I can't really do much with the ears, but that's one down. What else did you have? Footwatch Glogger. Any good? Just collecting up spears. I think they're all the same stats. There's no improvements to them whatsoever. Annoying that I can't loot them because I've got no lockpicks, though. Get another one here. Now, how many bandits like chilling in the tents and stuff? Used to be only Orin hitting at the moment. I'll drink a potion then. This one seems like it was much easier. I can't see any others in the camp. So the quest is pretty quick. It's only Orin fighting right now, though. I wonder if I can bring Orin back this way. There we go. Let's get that engaged. Perfect. Both of you are dead. Right, we'll take the ear. Orin will save that one for you. Boots aren't worth much, but we'll take it. And we've got some of the leggings. Right, let's see. I'm going to walk in slowly because I have no idea if there's any more in here or whether that's classed as the quest that's done. Yeah, I can't get the loot. So that camp was the easiest one, which makes sense because it was part of the quest. Oh, here's one. They're getting out the tents. Look, they're just waking up. No, there is more, which makes sense. Let's see if we can go get you then. Are there any others? So there's only... I can see one there. He's getting up. We should be fine here. I think that might be all of the bandits. The quest, kill all the bandits. It still says it. Have we done it? We can talk to her after and see. Double check there's no more in the tents. There is only 4 tents, so that makes sense, doesn't it? Let's get back to her then and see. I almost missed the cutlass there, though. Let's grab that. Yeah, that's worth a lot of money as well. Holy crap, man. Maybe I need to switch to swords. Problem is, I believe his spear is level 10 now. Yeah, he's almost level 12, but one-hand sword. The difference is pretty big, though, between the two. So let's just double check these. The physical damage and attack speed. Crit chance is slightly higher, and the armor pen is slightly higher. But the spear has dodge and stuff, so that's good. Right, let's go see. Hopefully that's done. Welcome back, 3 Barrels. I am Mara. What can I do for you today? I did the quest. I wonder if you have to physically loot it. I don't know. We'll leave it at that for now then. We have taken it out. He's got another 2,400, so we can sell to you now. These spears are worth 900 each, man. This is crazy money that we're pulling in. He's still got more. I bought up a bunch of wooden handles as well, guys, because we're going to need them. Balance that. It's pretty much all his money again, but look at these stacks. Let's get home and get our craft on once again. So probably going to go hit it up for a couple of days, see how much we can bring across and make the sale on. Right, we got a long slog. Look at this. 2,500 each, though. I will obviously count it at the end. I have no idea how much that's going to be. We're going to get this next helmet finished for Mr. Magic here with the stuff that we've got. And we are then going to crack on. And Orin, you're going to go back to getting loads of clothing done, please. Right, it's time. I want to show you this wall that we've put in. I've started placing a few pieces. I've built one over here. I've been chucking in some rope and stuff into these guys. However, we've got a lot to sell over here. Look at this. We are full of absolutely everything. So I've got room to probably take one more. If I can move this stuff down here, actually, I'll carry as much as I can. Because there's sales to be made. Let's take all of this with us as well. You've got a fair bit to go. And I'm going to take them both. It is day 59, so I should be able to... The stuff I'm making is not super expensive, but it's okay. Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to send just Orin back and forth, and I'm going to continue my smelting. I'm just going to dump all this off. We may need extra crates in here as well. And we need to decide. We're probably just going to hit up some... I probably can do these Whisper Thorns, because they are worth good money. Now, we're up to smithing 15 and halfway through it, so I just need to get a couple of these leather straps out first, which we have throwing about anyway, I think. Is it in here? I can quickly craft one. And we're going to start knocking up some Whisper Thorns. I'm going to queue a few. They're going to take quite some time. They're 12 minutes each, remember. But hopefully a good money earner. And then I'm going to come back and forth a couple of times with Orin here. And let's make that money! Apparently, I'm not now permitted. I think I need to be Lord Lemon to trade there, then. Looks like we're heading back down to the town. Obviously, this guy only has 2,400, but these don't sell for crazy amounts anyway, so it's not a problem. I think these leather boots, yeah, they're pretty cheap. Well, he has enough. He's only got 99, so... I mean, we'll bring the one pair back with us. I've got to do a couple of trips. Right, that's where we're at. We got, well, quite a few more stacks. Not bad for another bit of work. I've still got a few more things to sell. I just want to craft up these Whisper Thorns. I really don't need that. But I'm going to keep the Tailor Workbench pumping because we have still quite a lot we can do. It's pretty dark, but I've been absolutely grinding out the logs. It is kind of crazy. I really want to get the outer wall done. So I'm just smashing out as much as I can over here and just getting all the rope that we need from Orin at the same time. So Orin's been pushing rope to new levels. Collecting leaves, making fiber, stuffing it in here as continuous as that goes. And then just stuffing in the rope in storage. Oh, we are so close to finishing this fence. I have gone round back and forth. I've deforested quite a bit down below, but we're getting there, man. Still very dark. Day 62, still pushing it in. I think I've got enough rope done. It's just finishing off the logs. So I've put Orin back to smashing out clothing. Boots, mainly, actually. We've moved to tracker boots. And look at that. The outer wall complete. Oh, that's, well, I say complete. It's just to look the part anyway. Nothing's coming up here. That looks awesome. Man, imagine when you can build proper houses and stuff in this. It's going to be so good. Anyway, that means we can go back to smithing now and going back and forth. And I'm wondering if you have to carry the ears on you. So what I'm going to do is just try something out. Take the 10 ears with Lord Lemon and see if we can actually sell back to those guys. Because we've got some valuable items here. So let's take the 10 ears. We'll probably just keep them on me because I think we need them in hand to be able to sell to those guys. I might just, I don't know. I don't know whether it's one-off and I got away with it. But we'll find out now, and I'll grab some blueberries on the way as well. 62 days in, still making bank though. Right, let's see if it holds true. I'll keep the ears on me. Come on. And I am obviously the lemon man, I don't know. Yeah, because I've got the ears on me, I think it allows me to. And they have quite a lot. They have 7,500 a time, so they're always going to have the money each day to kind of sell to. And that is another 2,600. I'll keep them on me then. Oh, I think I see the quest giver. There it is, Cassian. Oh, yes. Maybe that is why. So it detects that we've got him on us, but not quite. So he was actually up in this tent. Awesome. So we'll go give these in. We can finally do this. I have bandit ears for tally, at least 10. You've done well. Our trust is not given lightly, but you've earned it. For this moment, your access to Aurus camps is unrestricted. For every other bandit you bring down, the camp trader will see that you are rewarded. Ah, nice. So yeah, we should be able to trade with him now. A troll, a real one. One of those well, we have a grave problem before us. Must be dealt with at once. Our scouts have reported a troll living on the mountainside north of here. They withdrew before engaging it. That threat must be removed. Okay. I accept. I will try to kill this beast. So we've got rid of the what's it called then? The ears, but we now have a troll. And the troll lives up here then. Cool. That's actually good news for us because that is the hide that we need to make the top tier helmets and armor. Right now though, I don't think it's the play. It's money, and then we'll give it a go afterwards because I feel like we need more damage multiplier. Oh, the sheer amount of work we've been doing. Yes, lots of money now. Let me just dump it all in so we can see where we're at. This isn't the only bit, by the way. We have these two, and Orin, the man himself, has also got loads of stacks on him. Look at this. We've done pretty well trying to push through, but it has been an epic grind of selling lots of shoes and lots of axes. That is officially... So we need just 2 full rows. That's officially halfway now. So pretty crazy, but we're pretty much okay. I've got a inventory here to sell, but what we're going to do is pick up some heals, and we're going to go see if we can take out one of these ogres as a little final thing to do, because there isn't much left. We've made so much money, so we're feeling good. I'm going to move that out. We're going to bring some of these with us on both of them. And we're going to go genuinely see if we can take it out. I have no idea how this is going to go at all. But we do have, obviously, the 2 helmets on the guys now. You'll see both dressed to impress, looking rather strong. So we'll stop by the soldiers and then we'll loop by to the ogre. Sell these last bits up there, see how much we can kind of make. It's quite good. They genuinely reset every day. So you can pump out and just keep going. And... honestly, not bad at all. There's another 2,500, but that is it for these. It's time. I have no idea how tough this thing's going to be, so we'll go and see. Let me just see where we've got to go. So we fought the bandits up this way and this way. I think we've got to go up this little passage. So we'll come up this end. Oh my god, look, the bandit that we killed earlier, because we stripped him off, he's actually still here and naked. Well, we may as well use this as a time to kind of level up. Let's go kill him. He's not going to be able to do anything anyway. I feel sorry for him a little bit. Kill the naked bandit. That's actually really cool that this early on they still gain, like you can just knock them out, which is kind of funny. Right, let's have a look. This isn't quite the way, is it? We haven't actually been up in these parts. This might be where you'd find the different ores. There is some kind of passageway up there, so that's obviously a way in. But we're going to come this way. And no matter what the outcome, we're going to fight them. That's what matters here. Hopefully I've come the right way. Does look like we got to come there. Oh my god, it's huge. Don't think we're going to be able to kill that thing. What's over this side, you may ask? Well, not a lot. I wonder if there's any loot in there. Look, either way, this is the finale. We've made our money. We've proven ourselves across the lands as the best blacksmith for what the game has to offer right now. Let's do this. Let's kind of see how they get on. I don't think this is going to go down well. Oh my god. Oh, just absolutely nailed us. Holy crap. We're not going to be able to kill this thing. Hit him with your axe. Bop. Yeah, he hits super hard. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Well, we'll keep drinking through it. You keep trying, Orin. This isn't going to go well at all. I'll let them keep hitting, but I know, yeah, I'll try and heal. I'll get these guys just up like this, and then we'll do a heal every so often and see if we can do anything against this. Probably not. Cheesing it up. Yeah, he hits super hard. You'd need a big squad to kill this. Or just a massive inventory full of heals. Oren's seen better days. Just getting thrown off the screen. I got one more heal for Oren. One more heal for Lemon Man. We need to run away. I gotta pause it up. We're not beating this thing. Run away, please, guys. I don't know if we're even going to be able to run away. Lemon Man's got away. Oren, are you going to be able to run? 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 Yes, we are. Run! There's a troll on her. Oh, no, there's wolves too. No. Run away. Although the wolves might fight the troll. They are. Nice. Cool, that kind of helped us then. But yeah, we're going to have to get down out of here. There's not a lot we can do. We can't go down this way. Good to know that troll is not going down anytime early on. I'm just wondering if you lie down in your tent, actually, does it heal you up? We should try it. Oh, it does. Look, lying in the tent heals you. Ah, that's fantastic. Oh, there it is, guys. 68 days in. Now, a couple of notes from me. We're back at camp, obviously, but this is going to be where we end this one out. And honestly, I wanted to give this a proper run. I know it's super early access, but it holds so much promise for me as long as they can iron out the bugs and keep building on what is already a great foundation. That is what we wanted to do. We started our blacksmith journey and made a whole bunch of cash. We got over half a chest full of cash, but there's nothing more to do, so we are leaving it there. Obviously, if you want to support the game, do check it out as Valorborn on Steam. I'm not sponsored or anything. It's actually something I've been keeping an eye on, and really excited if you're a Kenshi fan, that type of thing. So I wanted to give it some love, and as big updates come out, we will revisit and craft our own little stories as we go through. As always though, guys, please give the video some love. Subscribe if you aren't already as well. That's a huge help towards getting towards our goals. And as always, if you want to support me that little bit extra, check out the links on Patreon and memberships on the channel. I hope you have a great day. As always, take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one.